Hello, you. I was trying to wake up a bit. I've felt very lethargic the past 2 hours. I've been sitting in the office trying to have a doze, but because we're doing the daytime now, we've been doing it for months, but you can't have a doze in the daytime because the boss sits behind you. And he's, Iain, I think you should wake up and do something. So he talks. That's Scott, not Silves, by the way. This is 3 hour for... Hello, sir. 3 hour 47 in the afternoon one show. Very quickly, Agent Chris, give me the control of this computer before I do what I was going to do. These computers are rubbish. We share one computer. Phone up this Jeannie. Jeannie has emailed in. Phone Jeannie up. Jeannie's emailed in with a query. I do not know what this query is for, and they've put... Jeannie, I'm assuming it's Jeannie's a lady's name, isn't it? You'd be a very strange gentleman to be called Jeannie. I'm not going to go off on these silly emails. Phone in. Hey, Jeannie. Oh, it could be. Who's the woman in I Dream of Jeannie with Larry Hagman, JR? She was a sexy Jeannie. Lady Jeannies can be very sexy with, like, the sort of puffy sleeves and the fact that they'll do every wish. Make every wish come true. Like that. Wait, have you dialed? Hello, Jeannie?
He's not only has he dialed, but I'm here.
Oh, wait, no, excellent. So we put you through. Jeannie, it's Iain Lee. You're on the radio.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Why have you sent me an email and not phoned me up?
Well, because I was on the computer and just working. So,
okay, well, you're on the phone now and you're not are you at work now?
No, I work from home.
Oh, no. I love that fact. I work from home. You don't do any work, do you? You sit on the computer.
Really hard.
You check your emails. You go on the eBay a little bit. Then you go have a cup of tea.
Yeah, it's a bit of variety. I can work when I like, you see.
What do you do? What job do you do from home?
Oh, well, I'm one of those management consultant sort of people in HR.
Again, it's all made up, isn't it?
Oh, well, we do our best.
Now, Jeannie, you've emailed in with a quandary, a query for me.
I know, big query.
Go on.
Yeah, it's about the Wars ice cream girls and what they used to wear. We think it was a pink dress with a white... now, don't get excited, but a white frilly sort of pinny... Was
this in the Second World War or something?
I don't know.
The Walls ice cream girls? I've never heard of such a phenomenon.
Well, my niece is going to drive the Walls minivan for Unilever, and so we need to get her kitted out in sort of the right sort of outfit, see.
So what, an ice cream van?
Yeah, but it's a mini. It's a converted mini into an ice cream van.
No, shut up. You've been smoking crack. They've converted a mini into an ice cream van.
Do you want a photo? I'll send you a photo.
I do want a photo. Yes, I do.
Oh, it works well on radio.
Yeah, well, no, I don't care. Do you know what? Part of the problem with this show, one of the many problems with this show is I don't really care what the listener gets out of it. And that's a little bit selfish, but as long as I'm having a good time and I can see photos. So your niece is going to be driving a mini that's been converted to an ice cream van, and you need to get the right outfit for her.
We do. We need to get her into the right outfit that looks good.
So put your question out, and I'm sure London will give us an answer. It's local radio. That's what they do.
Yes, that's it.
So the query is, what do the Walls ladies wear?
The Walls ice cream girls, yes. And we think it's a pink dress with sort of white frilly things.
I've never heard of a Walls ice cream. This isn't Mr. Softy, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you remember Mr. Softy? Yeah, no, I beg your pardon. No, I've got pills now. There's Mr. Softy, Mr. Whippy.
All of that, yeah.
They all sound like mucky things, didn't they? Mr. Softy, Mr. Whippy, Mr. Spanky.
Yeah, I know. And she's a cute girl, so we want to get her into the right sort of outfit to go with the van.
She's a cute girl. May I ask how old she is?
Oh, she's 22.
Oh, that's fine. Well, she wants to come in and model it for us one day and deliver free ice creams. We're more than happy to.
Pass it on.
We'll big up the Walls, no problem.
Absolutely. If we could find her outfit, it'd be fabulous.
Jeannie, we shall find out what the outfit is. Thank you for that. It's an odd email to send into. Why would she think I could do that? I don't know. I do not know. Anyway, listen. I should have asked her how old she is, because I've got to make a statement. Where's my statement? Here it is. Old people, shut up! We're not interested in you! That's my statement for today, and I'm sticking by it. Old people, they're always... I was listening to Clive Bull's show last night. Clive Bull's show last night was one of the funniest things I've heard. It was genuinely brilliant. He had a call for half an hour, one call. Oh, it was brilliant. And this guy going, there's more people out than there is in, Clive. It's talking about mental people phoning his show, and he was complaining about it. But I suspect he was an old man. There were lots of old people calling Clive's show last night. And old people are always talking. Think of an old person you know, right? Think about them. Can you imagine them not talking? No, you can't do it, can you? Because they're generally telling you how old they are as well. That's the thing. I'm 82. I didn't ask, love! I couldn't give a stuff! Old people are always talking. They're mostly talking nonsense. When was the last time an old person said something to you and you went, that's really interesting and really useful? Yeah, I'm going to make... in fact, I'm going to make a note of that. Never. If you're old, shut up. We don't care. We're not interested. We are the young. I'm still putting myself in the young category, even at the age of 32. If you agree with me, can we get some support? Can we start... I think we should start some kind of civil war. For a start, we've not had a civil war in this country, for 120 years? Something like that. I don't know the exact history. I don't know the history. So, young people versus old. 0870 90 90 973. Now, if you're an old person and you disagree... If you're an old person and you disagree, phone up. I will prove to you that you're old, you're boring, you're inconsequential. Phone up. And one of the bosses ringing up. That's a worry. Phone up and tell us one interesting thing that you know or that has happened in your life. And I bet you it's boring and useless. Okay, so that's the challenge. If you're old, and by old, let's specify what we mean by old. 47 or over, call up and tell us one interesting thing. Okay? 0870 90 90 973. If you're old, 47 or over, call in and tell us one interesting thing. I bet you can't do it. I bet you can't do it. Philip's in the South Norwood.
Oh, good afternoon, Ian.
Hello, sir.
I've got Jeannie for you.
What, have you? I dream of Jeannie. I dream of Jeannie. Larry Hagman. I dream of Jeannie. I dream of Jeannie.
Want any more?
Yeah, go on. I dream of Jeannie. Larry Hagman. Philip, as we know, is an old man. A lot of what he says is inconsequential and dull. I dream of Jeannie. I dream of Jeannie. I dream of Jeannie now with Larry Hagman.
More?
Yes. Not really.
All right.
Bless you, Philip. You're an old man, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Can you? Would you agree with me that once you're past 47, you're past it? It's over.
Oh no, absolutely not. It's what you make it. I mean, I admit health carries. You know, you've got to have your health with you.
You've got to. But the thing is, I'm 32. I'm borderline young. I'm getting older, but I'm borderline young. We can do it all better than you, Philip. I don't want to be rude because you're an excellent TV historian. I respect you, but you're a historian. You're not a futurist.
Well, I'm interested. I mean, this week I've been looking at all the new shows. So you know, we are interested in the new things here.
Philip, pick one new show.
Surface.
Yeah, you see, I've got no idea what he's talking about. He's babbling away to himself. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, can I put Philip as an exception? Let me put... Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I can't have an exception 12 minutes into the show. No exceptions. Old people are boring, they're dull, they're useless. I'm sorry to be harsh. I'm really sorry, but I'm just saying what young people think. 0870... The phones have gone mental with this. Literally mental, if they're all old people. 0870 90 90 973. I think if you're a younger person, and by younger I mean under 47, I could do with a little bit of support. I think this has all gone a little bit pear-shaped, and I tell you why, it's because the old people, they've got nothing to do. Diagnosis Murder isn't on anymore, so they're listening to this rubbish, thinking we're going to be talking about flipping bird flu and Ian Huntley and congestion charge. And they're getting a knock-in, so I'm going to phone in. I'm going to use my fuel bonus to phone in and complain. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. And if you're approaching old, if you're 44, 45, 46, and you're about to turn that old corner, how are you feeling? Are you terrified? Are you upset? Oh, we've been sent a picture of Laura's minivan. It's. Don't worry, it's not sex. It's not sex. Is Laura in the picture, Chris? I don't want to see a mini converted. I do want to see a mini actually converted to an ice cream van. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, isn't it? Let me shrink it out. See, an old person wouldn't know how to do this. They just wouldn't have the knowledge. Sorry, this is the most fascinating thing I've ever seen in my life. It's a mini converted to an ice cream van. It genuinely is. Anyway, listen, if you're old phone up, tell us one interesting thing you know or interesting thing that has happened to you. If you're young, you know I'm right. I do need a little bit of support. And if you're an old person, why do you always insist on telling everybody what your age is? Because, to be honest, we don't care. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. You can email Iain, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. But now it's time to get the latest LBC 97.3 traffic news with Simon Bennett.
Thanks, Iain. The A1 Archway Road is down to...
If you're old, you're past it. And 47 is the cut-off point, I'm afraid. We've worked it out using a mathematical formula that's too complicated to explain on the radio. If you're old, phone in and try and defend yourself, if you can, by telling us one interesting thing that you know or that has happened to you, that us as young people, and I know that I'm just clasping on to the youth thing here, that we might find vaguely interesting. Jean? Jean's going to be... Jean, you're an old woman, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm very old.
I can tell by your name. It's an old name. They're trousers now, Jean.
Thank you.
Bless you. It's not a compliment. Yes, Jean, what can I do for you?
Well, it's only that I just thought that what I have to say is not very interesting.
Of course it's not. You're old.
Us oldies haven't got as long as you youngies live.
Yes, that's true.
So we've got lots to talk about. And, you know, when you're getting old, you want to talk about everything and anything.
So because you're... And please don't take this the wrong way, you've said this. Because you're going to die soon, that's why you can't shut up.
Yes, exactly.
Right, OK.
Yes.
At what point in the conversation, Jean, are you going to let me know how old you are?
Oh, I'm definitely not going to tell you that.
I know you're biting your tongue with your false teeth.
Everybody else, but I'm not telling you.
82.
92.
No, you're not 92.
No, I'm not 92.
No, bless you, bless you. So, Jean, tell me... OK, listen. Tell me one interesting thing that you've done, that you've seen, that you know. That us as young people can go, flipping hell, Jean's got a lot to offer.
Oh, God. Well, there's hundreds of things.
Well, just one. It should be easy for you to pick just one, then.
Well, perhaps when I was a child in the Anderson shelter during the war.
Yeah.
And tucking underneath that.
And doing what underneath it?
Tucking underneath the Anderson
She said tucking.
shelter.
Yes, tucking underneath it, yes.
Yeah.
OK, and the interesting bit is?
Yeah, the interesting bit is...
Yes.
That, I mean, how many young people have ever experienced that in their lives?
Yeah. So the interesting bit is you got bombed by Nazis. We've got an Anderson shelter in our back garden.
Yeah, I had one in my back garden.
I've got one now. I'm young.
You haven't?
Yes, I have.
Oh, well, do you talk about it?
No, because it's boring, Jean.
Yeah, because you're young. No, I haven't got that long to go now.
Oh, for God's... This is what... We're going to cut Jane off, because I fear that all of London is starting to take sleeping pills and start crying, because she didn't mention her age, but she did let us know that she hasn't got long to go. And that's what they do. It's either the numbers of the years they've been alive or the number of years they've got left, and generally it's not many. Roger is in the Slough.
Hello there.
Hello, Roger.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, mate. How are you?
I'm very well, Ian, and I have to say...
I'm right.
I don't know what you're talking about with all of this old...
I know you don't. You probably don't know what day it is, do you?
Of course I do. I was born...
What day is it, Roger?
What day is it? Okay, it's somewhere between Monday and Friday.
Good start.
You're a terrible man. I'll tell you something now, you young whippersnapper. I was born in 1941.
Oh, okay? God.
So I've gone through all of those things that everyone say they have. But I'll tell you something.
Yes.
I'm 64 years old.
I know. I worked that out from the number you just gave me.
But actually, that's good. It means your mind is still alive, Ian.
Mine is alive and active and still very, very functioning. Yours, Roger, is barely there with us.
Look, Ian, I'll tell you something.
Yes.
I tried this internet dating stuff recently. And I tell you, I found myself a beautiful 54-year-old.
Oh, God.
And so I'll tell you something, that even us oldies can still do all this stuff, you know.
Oh, hang on a minute. So you're phoning up. We're accused... as a young person, I'm accused of being obnoxious and of being rude and vulgar and lavatorial. You're phoning up to tell me you've had sex with a 54-year-old.
No, I'm not going so far as to say I've had sex with her. She's a beautiful woman.
Yes.
And I'll tell you that
Surely
even us
medically
oldies can still...
Oh, no, cut him off. This is not what we want. OK, London, I get... OK, so this is terrible. This is terrible. I'm going to cry. First call, an old woman saying I've not got long to live. Second call is a 61-year-old who's now put the image of him and a 54-year-old doing it in my mind. Oh, God! Oh, flippin' heck. I don't drink, but I could murder a beer now just to get that out of my head. 08709090973 is the telephone number. Give us a call. The old people are not doing themselves any service whatsoever. They're doing themselves a disservice, is the more appropriate phrase. Sleesh from the Southall. Oh, Sleesh was the fellow that phoned in and he bought a car that didn't have a radio. He's listening now, which is good. If you're 47 or older, you're an old person, and you're past it, and you should just shut up and get on with it. That's your lot. Leave us alone. You muffed up the world. You did World War I, World War II. You did it all. You've done it all. The Gulf Wars. You did it all. Give it to us now. It's our turn. Let us sort out the mistakes that you've made. Elizabeth is in the Heathrow.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Nice to speak to you again.
Nice. Your accent has changed.
That's it?
Yes.
Probably because I'm at home and I'm sitting down and I'm relaxed.
Oh, that's... When you say relaxed, do you mean drunk?
No.
Okay.
No, not drunk.
Not drunk.
But anyway...
Yes.
See, I'm approaching old.
So what are you, 46?
Approaching. I think... No, not that. But anyway, approaching, you know.
Well, what then? Your brain is melting.
No, well, you gave the figures, didn't you? You said...
You're 45.
You said 42 upwards, approaching old.
Are you pretending you're 42? You're 44.
Anyway.
You're 44, aren't you?
Anyway, I'm
44.
approaching old.
Chris, can you put after Elizabeth's name, in brackets, 44, please? So we all know her age. Elizabeth, 44, in the Heathrow.
Yeah, and listen, I've learned, being approaching old, I've learned a lot, and I could teach you all sorts of things.
Again, you've brought it down to a sexual level.
No, well, hold on, it's getting near school after school time now. No, I haven't.
Exactly.
I could teach you all.
Keep it above the belt.
No, anything that you want to know.
Teach me.
I probably could teach you.
Well, Elizabeth, you are on...
Because I've had lots and lots of practice. I've had at least 12 years more practice than you have.
Shut up.
Okay.
Now, are you sure you're not over 47? Because you've got the... I was going to say you're on the good side of 47, but you won't shut up, just like an old woman. Teach me something now, Elizabeth.
What would you like me to teach you?
Pick anything. You say you have many, many skills. And
I could teach you all sorts of things. I could teach you manners. I could teach you...
What? I've got manners.
I could teach you how to be funny.
Go on. No, stop there. Teach me how to be funny. Go on. Teach me how to be funny.
Well, it would have to be more private than that.
You've got 2 minutes. Elizabeth. It's yours.
Give you lessons.
Go on, it's yours. Give me a lesson.
I'd give you private lessons, private tutoring.
Go on, you've got 2 minutes.
And I would teach you.
Go on.
And I would teach you all sorts of things, but it has to be in private. I can't teach the whole of London listening.
Elizabeth, you're talking out your bum, aren't you? You're just desperately... You're doing? You're desperately clinging on to what little youth you've got by flirting with a younger, more funny, more talented man than you, and you know that in a few years you're over the hill and you're past it and no one's going to look twice at you.
Well, it's only since I've been listening to you that I'm getting like that and like talking too much, basically. Before that, I was perfectly normal.
No, I don't think you were, my love. Why didn't you go and have a good sit down, nice cup of tea, and watch Doctors?
Oh, thank you.
Go and watch Doctors, my love. Bye-bye. Put the phone down, Elizabeth. 44 in the Heathrow. Ah, dear. 08709090973. Let me just say this one more time, OK? Let's just get this straight. Let's sort this out once and for all. Old people are always talking. They're always talking rubbish. If you're old, and the cut-off point for being old, 47 and over. 47 years old, one day you're 46, you're still borderline. 47, that's it, you're old. It's over, it's finished. You might as well give up now. Once you're over that, you don't really serve a purpose in the world. And I'm not saying get rid of you, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying, just shut up. Just stay in your bungalows and shut up. And let the young people fix all the mistakes that you've made. If you're an old person, call in and tell us one interesting thing that you know or that has happened to you. 0870 9090973. I do need some younger people to phone in and defend me on this, although they're probably all out working. Iain, IAIN, @lbc.co.uk. I'll do a couple of emails after we've had a bit of this.
Nick Ferrari at breakfast, Monday to Friday.
We're not getting too many emails from the old people. I guess maybe the libraries are closed today, I don't know, but one has got through. Old, at 47? I'm 50 flipping 6 next week. I've been old for 9 years, and... Oh, my goodness, I can't think of anything interesting. That's Mick is admitting defeat. If you're over 47, you're past it, you're old, shut up. Here's the news, love. dear. Listen, if you can send an email or call in, it's much better. We kind of prefer those, because you can get more information in the email, and we prefer talking to you. But I'll read this text out. Iain, I'm only 49. Only 49? I'm only 49. I agree, I may be boring and old. But my parents' generation, much older and presumably much more boring, did something fairly interesting 60-odd years ago by saving the world during the last war. What have you done to compare with that, Jim in the Ashford? Well, Jim in the Ashford, it was your parents' generation. Oh, I just bashed my knee. Oh, flipping it. I caught my kneecap on the table. I think Jim has voodooed me. Ow. Oh, man, that hurts. It was your parents' generation that started the war. It's that generation that started the Second World War. Old people start wars. That's why they should just stay in your community centres, stay in your bungalows. We're saying if you're 47 and over, you're old. I've really hurt my knee. Is Nicole, who's answering the phones, allowed to rub my knee? Is she allowed to do that? Probably not in her... Not allowed to do that. It's just I've caught my kneecap on the table, and I think I've shifted my kneecap. Chris, would you rub my knee? Not in his contract. He's a real work to rule. If you just joined a union over Christmas or something, producers' union, you and Maximus Alanus setting up a union, shameful. What we're saying is, you're 47, you're and over, you're old, you're past it. We're not interested in what you have to say. We're challenging you to phone in and tell us just one interesting thing that you've done, that you've seen, that you know, that might be useful to us youngsters. It's not going to happen, is it? You can't do it. I do need some younger people, teens, 20s, 30s, to call in and defend my argument a little bit. The switchboard, obviously the old people have got this number on redial, so they've just pressed the button and they've completely taken over the switchboard. If you're young, could you give us a call and kind of stick up for me a little bit on this, because, okay. Anne is in the queue!
No, it's Peter.
It says Anne on the screen, Peter.
No, Peter.
It says Anne. Can I call you Anne?
Yes, you can call me Anne.
OK, Anne's in the queue. Hi, Anne.
Hi.
Hello.
I was going to talk about dentures.
About benches?
Dentures.
What?
Dentures. False teeth.
Dentures, OK.
Yes.
Yes?
If you'd had a wooden leg, you wouldn't have hurt your knee.
No, but I might have started a friction fire.
Oh, no, but wooden leg...
Yes?
Wouldn't hurt your knee.
But you don't get a wooden leg just because you're old. You get it because something serious has happened to you, resulting in you having to have a leg off.
Well, it has. Shrapnel.
Oh, here we go. You're banging on about the war again, aren't you?
It was shrapnel.
Oh, crikey. So, Anne, Anne, you're going to tell... Crikey. It's like a time delay in Australia. Anne, you're going to tell us an interesting thing, are you?
Dentures. Dentures. Young people can't wear dentures nowadays.
Because they got their teeth, because we know about dental hygiene.
Oh, no. Dentures are the most useful thing. Do you know...
No, teeth are more useful than dentures.
Do you know you can do the pie crust on a pie with your false teeth?
You're boring me now.
No, you can make the edging on a pie.
You're boring me now.
Oh, Iain.
What? Tell me something interesting, Anne. You're not.
Incontinence bags. Young people don't know.
You're boring me now. You're boring me now. You're boring me now.
And I'm afraid we're going to have to let you go.
You're boring me now.
You're boring,
You're
Clyde
boring me now.
Excellent, Clyde Bull alarm there. Thank you for that. Let's go to Margaret in the Golders Green. Margaret, please be more interesting in talking about dentures.
No, hello.
Who starts a conversation with no? Hello.
My name is Margaret. I'm 84 and I'm definitely not
There we
stupid.
go. That's the record so far. Within 6 seconds, we knew her age. Now, that is a world record. Margaret, you're how old? 84, my love?
Yes, and I've led a very interesting life.
Well, tell me one interesting thing, my love. Margaret, 84.
I've been all around the world. I've had a very good job. I've been a pattern designer.
You've been a what, sorry? What did you say?
I've been a dress designer.
You said something that began with a C before that, a cutter.
And
I pray to God you said cutter.
You talk more rubbish than anybody else.
I beg your pardon?
You do.
I beg your pardon?
I usually switch off when you come on.
But you're listening today, aren't you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
And then
yes.
you said everybody over 47
is old.
Too old to carry on.
Too old to carry on. I'm not saying carry on, just saying shut up, stay indoors and watch doctors.
No, I don't. I'll probably lead a more interesting life than you do.
I bet you don't.
I bet I do.
I bet you don't.
Yes, I do, and I have done all my life.
What's-
And I tell you something, a young fool becomes an old fool.
Yes, and a young woman becomes an old woman past it.
And you will be an old fool one day.
Yes.
Because you can't escape it.
Margaret, all you've done so far, the interesting thing you've told me is you've been around the world, so what, so have I, and you said you were I think you said you were a cutter.
I was a designer.
But tell me...
Designer. I had a very interesting job. I earned a lot of money. I've been a counsellor.
This is the thing about this is what you've come on and you've been aggressive, you've been rude, and this is the problem with your generation, Margaret, the old people, 84, that you're all really rude. Our generation is so much more friendly, so much nicer, so much more loving.
It doesn't get you anywhere to be friendly. You've got to be rude.
Oh, no.
Listen, it's ridiculous to say everybody over 47 have had it.
No, it's not.
That is absolutely ridiculous, isn't it?
No, it's not ridiculous. It's a scientific fact.
That's not a fact,
It's
is
a
it?
fact. It's a fact.
Well, look around you.
Okay, right, why?
Well, even Ian Blair's older than he's 50 or what, 4 or something like that.
Who? Who?
Tony Blair.
You don't even know the name of the Prime Minister, Margaret!
Yes, I do.
It's time to It's time to give up. Put on your one big heated slipper. Watch doctors.
I haven't got a heating slipper.
You should get one. They're good for your feet, my love.
I don't.
Margaret, listen, you're embarrassing yourself. We're going to let you go, okay?
Yes, all right.
Bye-bye.
I still think you talk a lot of rubbish.
Yeah, and I think you're a very, very rude old woman. 08709. Do you see what I mean? She came on, she was aggressive. I'm doing this in a nice, sensitive, friendly way. There's no need to be aggressive about this. And her interesting fact was, she's been a cutter. I've cut stuff, and believe you me, cutting is not very interesting. It's one of the most boring things I've ever done. That was good with the guillotine, though. Do you remember the guillotines? Oh, shung, 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 shung. Natalie's in the Northwood. Hello, Natalie.
Hello, Ian.
Hello. Oh, now that's... Because you're so posh, I can't tell your age.
Oh, I'm young. I'm 38.
Oh, well done, you. Good work, good work.
I think you're being very rude about old people.
Did you hear that last old woman having a go at me, though?
Yeah, but I think you're being aggressive and rude. I think
wasn't
people they've got so much to offer and so much information and help.
About the war.
Well, no, about life in general. They've had so many experiences, and I think we should respect them more and turn to them more for advice.
Margaret's information was that you don't get anywhere by being nice. Well, that's not true. Look at Mother Teresa. And that she was a cutter. That's all she could tell me after 84 years.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure there is more, but she probably just couldn't think of it.
Exactly, because she's not... let's not go there. But, you know, it just...
No, I'm sure if you had an emotional problem, she could really help you.
Sorry? She couldn't help me. She's not... People like her aren't interested in helping people. All they're interested in is getting their bonus heating allowance, which is, is deserved and fair enough. Well done. Congratulations. Talking about... Within 6 seconds, she told me her age.
Yeah, but they probably talk a lot because they're maybe a little bit lonely.
She sounded like she was all over the place. I don't normally listen to your show. You talk a load of nonsense. How does she know I talk nonsense if she doesn't listen?
Have you had any young people ringing you up supporting you?
No. Not yet, because we...
I know you're very tongue-in-cheek, Ian.
Yes. But we can't get... The phones are busy. We are genuinely looking, please, for some young people. This is just me against the elderly, and let's come on, for goodness sakes. We're looking for some young people to phone in and support me on this. Please! I'm begging you. If you're under 47, please phone in and tell me that I'm right. You know, this makes perfect sense. If you're old... You're past it. Shut up. Stop talking. I'm not... Listen, and this is the thing. I'm not saying, let's get rid of them. Let's wipe them out. Not saying that. I'm more than happy to have them. More than happy to give them the bonus heating allowance. Of course, it's cold. Of course they should have heating allowance. You know, the pension. Of course, it's fine. Give them more money in their pension. But just shut up. Stop talking. Stop telling me how old you are. Stop chatting to the bloke who's working behind the till, because I've got work to do. Helen's in the Barnet.
Oh, Ian.
Oh, Helen.
Oh, Ian.
Oh, it's Helen, you know. Yes.
I do adore you, but you're being very rude today.
You're a younger person. Let me guess, you're 39.
No, I'm 24.
Oh, wow, you've got an old voice. Okay, good. 24, so you're on my side. Well, you sound like you're 39. But you're on my side, are you? You agree with me that old people should just shut up?
Do you mean, to an extent, I do.
Thank you.
Things like when I'm working and old people do come up to you and talk a lot of nonsense, and they do tell you your age straight away, and you think, well, do you want a medal?
Yeah, exactly. What do you want? Do you want to give me £1 for every year you've lived? Get lost.
But I want to tell you about my dad. He's 65.
Oh dear.
And he's a snowboarder, and he's better than me.
Now, how do we take this?
Don't you think that's cool?
I think it's sad and pathetic, and I think he's slowing down all the younger people that are wanting to go, out of the way, Grandad, I will have a go.
What, he's not. He's better than a lot of people I've seen out there.
Is it now, Helen? I know he's your dad, and we all love our parents. They're crazy people. Is he genuinely better than you, or is that what you say to him to patronise him?
No, genuinely. I've been snowboarding for 13 years. He's been snowboarding for 6 years now, and he is genuinely...
Don't you think it's a little bit sad, though? Is he one of these people that pretends to like the Kaiser Chiefs? And when Franz Ferdinand are on top of the pops, he comes in and goes, hey, these guys are hip.
Listen, he's a middle-class golfer who listens to the Beatles and classical music, but I got him into snowboarding, and he loves it.
A golfer,
and he doesn't...
classical...
No, he doesn't pretend to like any of that stuff. He hates it.
Yeah, I'm not... Helen, listen, you're doing a brilliant thing. For all I know, though, you could have made up this old man, because he's not... An old man has yet to call in and sound as cool as your dad might sound. It sounds a bit pathetic. He should be at home. He should be at home. He should be at home.
Just live his life and enjoy it.
He should be at home, watching doctors, smoking a pipe, wearing one big heated slipper that plugs in.
He does that as well, but why not in the winter? Go off and snowboard. Why not?
Because it's a little bit sad and a little bit embarrassing, I think, Helen. But bless you for defending him. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. I'm genuinely a little bit upset. Oh, where have all these emails come from? Just a stack load of emails have come in. These can't be from old people. These have got to be from younger people. Oh, a lot of people are saying about Gene Simmons from Kiss. There's something quite... I mean, yeah, he is a rock god, but yes, he's in his late 50s, and there's something a little bit sad about it, but he's a rock god. I can't necessarily defend that, but, you know, he wrote Calling Dr. Love, for God's sakes. You've got to tip your hats off to that. 47 and over, you're past it, we don't want to know. Just sit back and keep quiet. And no old people have managed to convince me today that I'm wrong on this, that I'm talking nonsense. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Give me a call. If you're an old person, can you defend yourself? If you're a young person, phone me up and back me up on this, because I do feel like I'm just fighting a bus queue here, and it's easy to do. I could just push them over like dominoes, but I wouldn't mind a little bit of support. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. And you can email as well, Iain, IAIN, @lbc.co.uk. We'll do some of your emails. I'm getting a stack load, and I fell way behind yesterday, so I'm going to play catch-up in a minute. But now it's time to get the latest LBC travel news with Simon Bennett.
Thanks, Iain. We're heading to the Archway Road now. It's down...
Phone this person up, and let's hover over the dump buttons, because I've had a very strong text. You are a complete LBC, and get off the radio. Let a professional take over. How dare you diss our old folk who fought for us for freedom and democracy? Then the strongest LBC in the world, you are. Phone that person up. I'm not having that. I'm not having obscenities sent via the texts. Naughty. Just whack them straight through. But let's hover over the dump buttons, and I've got plenty of emails in case we do have to do that. Well, why would you send such obscenities via the... there are others, actually, but that's the filthiest. It won't be an old person that did that, because old people can't text. LBCUR. What sentence is that? Let's find out who this is.
Hello?
Hello, this is Iain Lee. You're on the radio.
Oh, dear.
You just sent a very rude text to me.
Oh, no.
Yes?
No, it's Mary Lisa downstairs.
No, well, put the person on who sent the text. It's obscene.
Oh, I don't know who it is.
Hang on, whose phone is that, then?
It's Mary Lisa downstairs.
Well, get Mary Lisa, because she's... Can I read you what she sent me? She says you are a complete LBC... And then she's called me the strongest swear word in the world.
Oh, dear, that's terrible.
How old is she? Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's that?
It's Iain Lee, you're on the radio.
Iain Lee, do you know who you're talking to?
No.
You haven't dialed 9, you're still through to reception downstairs, but
Oh.
you're ever the professional.
I do apologise. Chris! Don't! I do apologise. There we go. That's embarrassing. Chris, you idiot! Dial 9! Oh no, that's terrible. Yes, I can't say twit with an A. That's what I'm thinking, though. I'm blushing. Oh, yeah, she was. I thought she was... Yeah, I thought she was saying, unbelievable. Unbelievable. You're in trouble. I like those ladies downstairs. Now, they're going to think I'm an idiot.
Hello?
Hello, who's this? This is Iain Lee, by the way. You're on the radio.
Well, not because I'm listening to you at the moment.
Well, you are, because, there we go, and he's gone. There we go, he's gone. He's gone. I've got the emails to back it up. Don't worry, we've got plenty of time. Basically, what happened there, we had to dump him, because his argument was, again, the strongest swear word known to mankind. I so wish one day radio will be so progressive that we can play things like that, but unfortunately we can't. What a rude man. Oh, we did dump that, didn't we? We've got a team of professionals there. What a rude man. What a thick man as well. I'm not on the radio. You are. That was good. That was fun. And my apologies to the ladies downstairs in the reception. May I indeed say the lovely ladies downstairs in reception for getting a little bit stroppy there. But you didn't have to put up with that. He said the strongest word. Even I get shocked when say that. He'll text in again. We'll keep refreshing the text because he'll text in again. And I don't mind him spending 25 pence on text. Iain, young man, I've oiled my Zimmer frame and I'm coming round to kick your ass. Stand still, should be there by Thursday. And I've got a box to stand on because I've heard you're quite tall, says Rob, the chef, who's 47 3/4. I feel embarrassed that about what we did to the ladies downstairs. Can we send them some flowers or something? Box of chocolates or something? I feel bad that I was having a go at her and she's one of the lovely ladies. No, I know it's your mistake, but they think it's me. They think it's me, Chris. This is the thing, you see. I'm the faux captain of the ship. I don't actually do any of the steering or plan the course. That's you. But I have to wear the captain's hat and have the people sitting at my table for dinner while you're steaming. I don't like the ship either. Can we get a dinghy? A dinghy, my friend? Let me know when we're ready to rock and roll. Iain, I'm 46 years and 364 days old and beginning to forget what day it is tomorrow when it's my birthday when I'll be old. Says Dave, alias Fred from the Feltham. Makes no sense because you're borderline old. Oh, it's very funny. I want to see if this idiot texts in again. Sheila is in the Cockfosters. Hello, Sheila.
Hello, Iain.
Now, Sheila, you're not going to use a nasty swear word like that idiot, are you?
I thought you had the button where you didn't hear.
Now, Sheila, you heard the word he said, didn't you?
Yeah.
We did dump it, so the people listening to the radio didn't hear it, but because you were the next person on the line...
Oh, so I heard it.
You heard... Terrible, isn't it? That's what we have to... But
I can't believe... there's such rubbish around.
Isn't there? And that was one of them, but...
No, I'm being very serious.
Yes, but just let's not... Don't say the word that he said.
No, of course not.
Bless you, but the listener didn't hear it, Sheila, so I'm sorry. I apologise that your ears were polluted with filth.
I hear it enough in the street.
Oh, dear, don't you just... You're starting to sound like an old woman now.
Pardon?
I say you're starting to sound like an old woman now.
No, now, I'm a very, very polite 60-year-old.
Oh, dear.
Very, very polite.
Yes.
And I'm very young and with it.
Well, you're 60.
Yeah, but that makes... Age doesn't mean a thing.
It does.
You can be 30 and an old woman.
Yes.
And you can be 60 and a young woman.
Wise words, Sheila.
Right?
From an old woman,
right.
yes.
Now, I tell you something, I'm 60.
I know, you've told me that 3 times already.
Yes, and I'm proud of it. I just celebrated it.
Yes.
And I tell you something, I've met Nick Ferrari, right? That was one of my ambitions. And he...
You're boring me now. 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 You're boring me now.
He thought I was 42. So, anyway, listen, I've achieved a lot.
You're boring me now. You're boring me now. You're boring me now. You're boring me now.
Sheila, we're going to let you go.
Now.
You set off the Bob alarm. When the Bob alarm goes, we're on a boring phone call. You know that's the truth. Phil's in the Camberwell. Hello, Phil.
Hi, Iain. How you doing?
I'm fine, mate. What can I do for you?
Yeah, it's just out of order about the 47.
It's a scientific formula that we've arrived to the fact that 47 and plus is very, very old.
No, I'm 48 and I've still got it.
Prove it.
Well, I can't prove it to you on the phone, but...
Tell me one interesting thing that you've done, that you've experienced, that you know, that a young person like myself would be keen to hear.
Well, I still play football, and I train kids football. And obviously you've got to be fit to do that. I'm not fitness. But I think you're out of order saying over 47. I've still got it. Everybody at my age has got it.
The fact you're saying you've got it, a bit like the Fonzie, that kind of implies that you haven't, and to use your vernacular, got it, Phil. I think you're... bless you, listen, and we're not... I respect you for fighting in the Second World War and everything you did, but what I'm saying is that you've got very little to offer to us. Just be quiet.
No, I offer a service to kids on a Saturday. I train kids football training and...
Yeah, the thing is, the kids can play football without you, Phil. It's kicking a ball around. It's easy. You just kick a ball. You don't need an old man there puffing away on a woodbine, reminiscing about his time with Rommel, to teach them how to kick a ball, for God's sakes.
Don't worry, it'll be fun.
Dear, Asif is almost on board. Ian, as a 28-year-old, I agree with everything you're saying about old people who are clearly very annoying. However, it is incorrect to label everyone over the age of 47 as old. As old age blatantly begins at 30, Asif. Well, I would say you're past your prime by the time you're 30. 31. By the time you're 31, I'm 32. By the time you're 31, you're definitely past your prime. Your prime is 17 to 28, I would say. That's when you're at your most creative, most imaginative, most daring. That's the prime. 31 to 47, you passed your peak. There's no denying it. 47, you're just ancient. Francis is in the Dartford. Hello, Francis.
Ian Lee, you cheeky chappy. You bad man. Look at all these older men. Rod Stewart, he's just had a child.
He's embarrassing, isn't he? Des O'Connor and Rod Stewart are embarrassing, leathery old turkeys. Rod Stewart's face looks like a turkey's neck.
Sven-Göran Eriksson, who seems to get younger women.
Yes, because he knows that women his age are rank.
Des O'Connor.
That's the second time you mentioned him, Francis. You're struggling. You've named three old men.
Lubber Lips Mick Jagger.
Yeah, he's embarrassing, isn't he?
Madge was strutting her stuff a while ago.
Who?
Madge.
Oh, as Borat said on the MTV thing, very rarely I quote Sasha, but she looks like a transvestite.
Some of these young people...
Can you hear me, Francis?
Sorry? You said she was like a transvestite.
Well done,
She's not.
Okay. Francis, how old are you? You've got to be 65.
I beg your pardon.
I say you've got to be 65.
I'm like 50-ish.
58.
50-ish.
58.
Ish.
58.
I'm not 58.
Well, tell me the last number then.
2.
57.
2.
55.
52.
You're making that up. If you were really 52,
no,
you would have said that.
You know my age.
I don't say that as though we're lovers. I don't know your age. I know you're mental.
52. I was born in 1953.
Well, you are well past it then.
No, I'm not.
Well, you are.
I'm still working.
Francis, you come up with stuff like this.
I'm still working. Some of the youngsters have those things. LBC 97.3 FM. Boom, bam, zim, that's him.
Now, how can you think that's the words of a sane young woman?
And I'm listening to LBC and I'm listening to you.
I know you are. You've called me. Francis, I know you're listening because you've called me. That proves you're listening. You've lost it, haven't you?
And I'm speaking to you, and you're a cheeky chappy, but we love you.
You're speaking to me, but you're not paying any flipping attention to what I'm saying. God, they're such hard work. Jeez. All right, we'll keep it going. Just because there's a lot of old people that are still shuffling to their phones, despite the fact we launched this topic an hour ago. They're still slowly making their way to their telephones. If you're 47 and older, you're past it. It's as simple as that. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. I tell you what, I'm in two minds as to where to go with anything else. We'll have a little chat over the news about where we should go after this, I think. If you're 47 and older, you're past it. You have nothing to offer. I could do with some younger people calling in and kind of backing me up on this one, if that's all right. 0870 90 90 973. Oh, we need 2 correspondents as well for the 5:38 correspondent update. If you want to book your position, give us a call, speak to Nicole or Agent Chris, and we'll sort that out. More of your calls after the news.
Ian Lee, I phoned several times and he's been very rude and childish towards me on the phone, and I think you should sack him if he doesn't get Mr. T on.
47 and over, you're past it. We don't need you. Thank you. Be quiet, shut up, stop talking. I don't want to know how old you are. We've had no sensible oldies phoning in today. All you've got to do is tell me one interesting, exciting, useful thing that you know, or that, pleased to meet you, or that you've done in your life. No one's done it yet. 08709090973. All we've had is a load of abuse from old people. We've had, if you only just tuned in, you missed someone using, you know, the strongest swear word in the world? That one. Someone called me that. And I've got an abusive email here that I'd like to read. This is from Sue. Today it's quite a long one, but bear with me. Today I realised that some people have very good reasons for not liking you. You have nothing worthwhile to offer, and you are only 32. You already look ugly and a moving ghost. Do you not wonder why there were no calls by anyone supporting your foul, spelt incorrectly, language? You should shut up at 32. Don't wait till you are 47. People have dignity and respect. You don't even recognise Commissioner Sir Ian Blair and open your big mouth to a respective lady on air. At least she must have heard or read about Ian Blair. This country is run, governed and by a lot of mature people, and our prisons are filled with immature, arrogant, violent druggies and useless people in your age and under. You have nothing... Shut up. You have nothing to say now. Maybe I have shut you up. Good. Good day. From Sue. The thing is, Sue, she was talking about Tony Blair. She got the name wrong. And no, you have not shut me up. You have just proved to me that old people are rude. I'm going to say thick now. You made me say thick, and it's only because you spelt foul wrong. You spelt it like a chicken. Shut up. Shut up. 08709090973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. We're talking about that. We're also discussing, and this is where you come in a minute, Vicky, so wait.
Okay.
Shut up. We are also discussing... How old are you?
33.
Oh, you're on the right side, okay.
Yeah.
Also discussing the hairdresser. Agent Chris revealed to me the other day. He goes into hairdressers. You know, it's slightly different from the salon that I would go to in Soho, or ladies' hairdressers, but gentlemen's barbers. They have pictures taken in the 1950s of Italian-looking gentlemen and swarthy-looking... Do you remember? I like the word swarthy. Looking gentlemen with very strong side partings and very odd lacquered hair. But everyone laughs at these photos. Agent Chris goes in and says, "I'll have one of them, please, is it? No, third from the left, is it? I'll have one of those, please." And do they give him that? That's the most ridiculous thing. Have you ever been into a hairdresser or barbers and pointed at a picture and said you want one of that? Or have you taken in a photo and said, could you do this? Once, Vicky, please, could you just... Yeah, I know, could you shut up? You're really putting me off my stroke. Once, when I was younger, and I was about 14, I took in a picture of Ben Elton. It's like a really tiny picture cut from the Sunday newspaper. I said, yeah, I know, Ben, I know. And he had like weird sort of middle-parted mullet. And I said, could I have one of those, please? They gave me nothing like it. They never give you anything like the picture. The hairdresser gives you the haircut they want to give you. 08709090973. Let's go to... Oh, it's Vicky in Croydon. There's a surprise.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Vicky. What are you doing calling?
Well, you know, I don't often.
Can I just say that there were 3 excellent moments in Clive's show last night.
Yeah.
The best was that fella, There's More Out Than In. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I kind of fell asleep halfway through it.
Oh, it went on for half an hour, but it was seriously, Helen, it was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Absolutely, Helen, hilarious. There was Bob being all awkward talking about vegetables, which was great. And then the third funniest thing was you and Tallulah chatting away like a couple of old biddies.
Couple of old biddies.
It was brilliant.
You know, I was going to support you in your quest against old people just then.
I'm just saying that...
But I might change my mind.
I'm saying you were the third funniest thing on Clive Bull's show last night. I actually sent Clive an email saying... Just one of the best shows he's done in months. It genuinely had me, laughing out loud. Anyway, Vicky.
Yes.
You called in for something.
Yes. I phoned in about haircuts and offer you a little bit of support and also need to tell you some news.
Okay.
But, yeah, no, I do agree with you about old people. They should just shut up.
Yes. Yeah. No, we're not... And listen, we've had a lot of texts and emails. Oh, you're being violent. I'm not saying get rid of them. I'm not saying kill... I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying...
Quiet.
Go to your bungalows and shut up. That's it. Just watch
Come
doctors.
Out once a week to get your pension.
Yeah.
Go back indoors and stay there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's succinct.
Can I just say, Joanna has emailed "shut up, Ian, you're very silly." She spelt "shut" wrong.
Oh,
she's using O. Shut up, Ian.
Yeah.
There's a druggy reference, I don't know. Anyway, right, so yes, old people, shut up, we like that.
Yeah, so thank me for the support, because I didn't have to support you, but I chose to.
Well, no, because you did have to support me, because you know I'm right.
No,
That was nearly a sentence. Well done, you.
Yeah. Anyway, no, the other thing is, haircut.
Oh, there's an email just coming for you.
Oh, really?
This is from Tony on the A23.
Hi, Tony.
If Vicky phones in, can you ask her how the veranda over the toy shop is?
The veranda over the toy shop?
What does that mean?
What's going on about?
Let me read this out. Is it rude? Have I said so, is that rude code?
Is it?
Helen, I won't say it on the radio, but tell me what
No,
it
you've got to
is.
tell me as well.
Is it? Well, what's the veranda got to do with that?
Well, can you email me and tell me what that meant, please?
No, I'm still not quite sure of the meaning that Helen has given me, but it makes a vague sense.
Is it rude?
Well, yeah, very rude.
Well, then email me and tell me.
No.
Oh.
No.
That's boring.
I still don't quite understand how it alludes to what you've told me, but hang on.
Yeah, well, no.
I know. Hang on a minute. Oh, how does it mean that? They've typed on the screen. Again, this is...
Oh, I really want to know.
Oh, does it? You
can't
hear it?
not tell me.
I cannot tell you. Move on. Chris is telling me to move on. He's correct. Vicky, yes, so go on.
Right, yeah. Haircut.
Yes,
right?
yes. We've only got 30 seconds now because you've been wittering on so much.
I've got some news to tell you as well. You have to come back to me.
No, I've got 30 seconds.
Oh, that's so
Quick.
Right, anyway, I went to a hairdresser's once. I got on my way to hairdresser's and I saw a girl walking down the street who had a hair I liked.
Uh-huh.
So I grabbed her, took her to the hairdresser's with me and had my hair cut just like hers.
That's insane. And the news is?
And the news is I'm coming to see you with
Don't say Warren.
Warren.
No, what? Why? How? Seriously, you've got 10 seconds to tell me how this madness is happening.
I can't tell you how, but it's happening.
Is it really happening? What day are you coming in?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, God, right. Here's this.
Where's the best place?
Till 6:30.
Okay. I'm just getting abusive emails from old people that obviously got their grandchildren to work the computers for them. Really nasty things. Well, there was one here. Where's it gone? This is from John. Bet the guy who said OK for your mortgage was over 47. But the person who's paying your wages is over 47. Bet your agent is over 47. She'll be well annoyed if she heard that. She's younger than me, so... everything you own and your career to people over the age of 47. I hope every person you have to ask for something in the future happens to be over 47 has listened to today's show. I hope they tell you where to go. The only thing that makes me smile is that you're going to be over 47 someday. You'll have to feel that feeling of being dismissed because you're over 35. John there, being abusive and obnoxious. A bit like an idiot. If you're over 47 and over, it includes 47. You're past it, and you should shut up. And we're not pleased, I'm being polite and friendly about this. I am not wishing anybody any harm. I don't want anything bad to happen to anyone. I just want you to stay indoors and shut up. That is all. We'll let you come out one day a week. Thursday is pension day, I think, isn't it? That's always the busiest day in the post office. I'm guessing it's Thursday. I tell you what, on Thursdays, we'll stay in. You can go out and do what you want. Do what you want to do. It'll be shopping and complaining, generally, but you can do that. We'll stay in, OK? Thursdays is your day. 087090909. It's a telephone number. And also, when you go to the hairdressers, have you ever pointed... Is Agent Chris the only person in the world that goes in and says, I'll have third from the left, and points to the picture? Have you ever done that? Have you ever taken a picture in, and do they get anywhere close to that picture? Does that ever happen? Ian, when I was 13, I went to a hairdresser's with a picture of Morrissey from the Smiths. Distinctive hairstyle, definitely. The kind of quiff, 80s quiff. It was done on the cheap by a mate of my brother's who needed cutting practice. Oh, nah. The thing is, if you're young, you always get the training. Because you're 14, 15, you can't say, actually, I want Marino to do it. I don't want his grandson to do it. Don't want that. All in Marino's on the Farnham Road, always got the trainee doing my hair. Oh, man. Never got Marino. It was done on the cheap by a mate of my brother's who needed cutting practice as part of her training. What was I thinking? Can you imagine what I looked like? It wasn't pretty. The high quiff kept blowing out of shape in the wind and needed a ton of hairspray. I can only wince at the photographs of me during that period. Still, the mickey taking made me a stronger woman, says Hazel. Sue's in New Hampshire. Hello, Sue.
Hiya, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, Sue. You sound like a woman who's a little bit angry.
Do I?
You sound a little bit, Sounds like you're sucking on a lemon.
I was going to raise a couple of issues with you. Yeah, one I think about age. I think age is a number, and I think actually it's your mental age and your chronological age. And I was going to ask you what you thought your mental age was.
Well, I take your point on board, but your age is how old you are. There's only one age. It's the number of years you've been alive.
Yeah, your chronological age.
Yeah. That's the only age there is, isn't it?
No,
I feel my mental age is I'm 32.
No, doubt it very much.
No, I'm 32 years old physically, and my mental age is 32. Because
rubbish. Disagree with you totally.
But I know what I think my mental age is. I think my mental age is 32. How old are you, Sue?
Yeah,
You're 52, are you?
Sorry?
How old are you?
I'm not going to tell you that. I'll tell you my mental age is about 6.
Your mental age is what?
About 25.
25, well, means you're 50. Okay, so, but your mental age should be 50. Sue, 50, the Hampshire.
Why?
Because there's only one age. This whole thing, oh yeah, I'm 32, but I feel like I'm 17.
Anyway, I think that was subject in hand. You were saying about old people and not having anything to talk about, anything decent to talk about.
Yes.
My issue was that I thought that you matched your own criteria because you've been...
Oh, Sue, I'm going to cut you off partly because you're dull and talking out of your bum, but mainly because your phone is breaking up. That's the main reason, but by coincidence, you were talking out of your backside. I do not get this thing, oh yes, well, there's two ages, how old you are, and there's your mental age. Mentally, I'm 32 years old. You know, I'm 32. If I was 17, if I had a mental age of 17, I wouldn't be able to do my mortgage payments. I wouldn't be able to pay the gas bill. I wouldn't be able to do any of that. I wouldn't be able to get my car sorted out. Well, I can't do that because it's been in there nearly 2 weeks, right? This is my car in the garage. Phone up today. I've got a hire car, which is costing me a fortune. Phone up the garage. Oh, yeah, we're going to look at it on Friday. You told me 2 weeks from when I took it in. There's a lot more wrong with it than I thought there was. So we're going to look at it Friday, which means it's going to be another week at least. It's another week of hire car. Sweet home Alabama. It makes you think, doesn't it? Makes you think I'm an idiot. But, can someone back me up on this? How old are you and what's your mental age? They're the same thing, aren't they? Oh, you're as old as you feel. I feel 32. I have the responsibilities of a 32-year-old. Hence, I'm 32 in my head. 08709090973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. We've got a stack load of emails. Oh, we'll put that. What we need, sorry, I've just got an email correspondent update there from Raptor X. We'll use that. I do need 2 correspondents on the telephone, please, for the 538. 2 or 3 for the 538 correspondent update. If you're a correspondent, particularly one we've not had before, that would be nice, but if you've done it before, that's fine. Call Chris now, 0870. 9090973 and book your position. Ian, you haven't got it as good. I was with 500,000 people in Hyde Park to see the Stones. Yeah, I've seen the Stones in Hyde Park concert. It was rubbish. That's the one where Mick Jagger released a load of butterflies and they were all dead. It's true, because it's on film, because they were in a box all day. Awful concert. From Phil. Let's go to line 7. Line 7, you're on the air.
I tell you what, I was watching telly last night. Tony Blair was on the air, and he was talking about respect.
Respect.
And I tell you what, it's people like you that don't give respect. But you know what? That's why we love you.
What's your name, madam?
Thousands to see you.
What's your name, madam?
Teresa.
Teresa. Okay. So you think that people I'm ruining society, isn't you?
I tell you what, Ian. You're, the things you're saying, they're very so.
Is it Teresa, or is it Teresa, or is it Ben in the Hemel Hempstead?
Teresa.
Is it Ben?
No, it's Teresa.
Hang on a minute, what's the phone number? Let me check with it. It's Ben! Cut him off! He's banned!
Nick Ferrari at breakfast. 30, Monday to Friday.
Anna says, Ian, I'm 47, officially an oldie, and I'm not old or offensive. Can I turn the tables on you and ask you as a young, hardly young at 32, person, what have you done in your life which is memorable and interesting to hear? Because if the contents of your show is anything to go by, I'm an avid LBC listener, I love that, then you certainly cannot be classed interesting. Well, I spent 3 months in Pakistan pretending to be Christopher Lee and got held up by the Pakistan army at gunpoint. Can you beat that? Got a brilliant email. Sorry, I'm eating a sandwich. It's not a very nice one. We're getting so many complaints today. Really funny. People, generally from older people, very upset. Subject, scraping the bottom of the barrel. Dear Mr. Lee, knocking the older generation has helped pad your show out a bit today with some down-market drivel, and is probably winning you a few cheap laughs with the chavs. How much of your 5 minutes preparation time did it take to come up with such material? Well, it took 3 minutes to come up with it. Well, we were downstairs having a coffee, looking at a really fit girl from sales. She was nice, wasn't she? Anyway, and after you've finished with us, who will be next? Ropey daytime advertising actors? Maybe that will chime with your core audience. Come back, David Prever. All is forgiven. Oh, no, it's not. Regards, Jens Winton. Thank you very much for that, Jens. That's one of the nicer ones as well. That's one of the ones I can read on the air. If you're 47 and over, you're past it. And please, a lot of people... I just heard Chris having to defend it. I'm not saying kill them. I'm not saying get rid... All I'm saying is just stay indoors and shut up. That's it. Shh. We don't need to know how old you are. OK? I don't care. Stop it. And also, have you been to a hairdresser's? Do you take it? Oh, there was a lovely email from a woman whose husband took in a picture. Iain, your show is a shambles. Keep it up. My boyfriend recently went to a hairdresser's, clutching a scrap of newspaper with a picture of a man whose haircut he liked. The hairdresser duly obliged. It was only when he showed me the photo later I was able to inform him the person he'd asked to look like was serial killer Dennis Nielsen. Genius. He took in a picture of Dennis Nielsen and said, "Do my hair like that, please." The murderer, not the comedy actor from the Airplane films. That's Leslie Nielsen. Do you take in a picture to get your hair cut, and does it ever end up looking like that? We do need 2 or 3 correspondents, please. Correspondence. I might... The update is going to be, I think, April the 7th. I might have to just start sacking a few people randomly, because we've got them on the emails. That's good. I want 2 or 3 live on the air. 0870 9090 973. Igor in the Montenegro.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, how's it going? You all right?
Yeah, what's happening?
I've had a sandwich, which is a little bit dry, and I've mistimed it, although there's a lovely cup of tea that's come in. Run out of milk, have we? Okay. No, we've not. Oh, you've just made it dark for that reason. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's not fine.
What was in the sandwich?
Cheese and spring onion, but it's not from Marx's, so it's not the best.
Yeah.
Marx's do the best. Did you hear Clive's show last night?
I heard that long one you said.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, who was it?
I don't know, but he was... It's very rarely I bang on about Clive's show so much. It was the best one I've heard in about 6 months.
I couldn't believe it went so long, but...
Are you in or are you out? Yeah. Are you in or are you out?
Are you in of the mental home?
I think that's what he meant, mental home, wasn't it?
Amazing.
I think there are more out than in. And it was the best thing. I've had an email from Clive saying that he might not be in tonight because his voice is gone.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening now. I don't know what the score is with that, whether they're going to play the best of, whether they...
stand in?
No, it's a 4-hour show. It's too long.
We could keep cutting to Igor's house live transmissions. Like.
There's something there. You know, there's something in doing a show from your house live, isn't there?
Just having it running, you know, see what. Like,
what is? Well, okay. Well, let's do that now. Okay, let's do that now. Okay. I got an email from Oliver. I believe you're right about old people. They're all rude except our grandmothers. Thanks for that, Oliver. Let's go over live now and see what's happening in the crazy world of Igor's house. Igor, can you hear me?
Yeah. No, he's putting us on live like Ozzy Osbourne. Hello?
Igor, hi, you're on the air, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's happening in your house?
I'm just trying to come up with arguments about old people, you know, like you like
No, I was doing this as though this was the feature that you just talked about.
Alright, yeah.
I was cutting...
Put the phone down in the corner.
Okay, put the phone down in the corner. Okay, I'm going to do an email again. I believe you're right about old people. They're rude except our grandmothers, says Oliver. Thanks for that, Oliver. Hey, let's go live to Igor's house and see what's happening.
Make as much noise as they want, like, just going on.
This is live. Doesn't know we're listening to him. They don't know we're listening to him.
You've got to do something special for radio.
It's very exciting. He doesn't know he's on the radio.
Quick! Jimbo!
God.
I don't do anything. Play some piano, I don't know.
It's like when someone phones you, but their phone's in their pocket, they don't know they've called you. But it's a mental man that's done it. It's not one of your sane friends. It's the lunatic, you know.
No, not that. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Now, coming to Diary Room, what's going on?
OK, we'll be going back live to Igor's house a little bit later on, but before that, let's go to Azita in the North Finchley. Hi, Azita.
Hello, hi.
Hey, Azita, how's it going?
I'm caller.
Hey, well, thank you for calling. Azita, could you hold on 1 second?
Yeah.
We're going to go live now to Igor's house. Let's see what's happening there. But beware, he doesn't know he's on the radio.
Huh? What are you doing? Yeah, just play anything. What
are you doing?
OK, this is good. This is exciting, isn't it, Azita?
Yeah.
He doesn't know he's on the radio.
No, a bit embarrassing.
It's a little bit. I'm embarrassed as well, because this is my job. OK, we'll go back to Igor's house shortly. Excellent stuff, really exciting. Azita!
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
I've been listening to the show on and off while I've been on the school run.
Yes.
And I did have to give you a ring, because I agree that generally old people are very interfering human beings.
Aren't they? They are interfering human beings. Keep their noses out, for God's sakes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they think that because they're old, they have a right to live, a right to walk.
Well, they do have a right to live, Azita. Let's just get that clear. They have a right to live, but they don't have a right to stick there. How do they interfere with your business?
Well, you know, I could just be going about my life with my kids, and all of a sudden...
Azita, I'm going to stop you there. Sorry, I'm just going to go live now to Igor's house. Right. Remember, he doesn't know he's on the radio. Let's have a listen and see what's happening.
Is there any food going on?
Excellent. We'll go back there a little bit later on. Azita, sorry for that. Yes, you're still here with us.
Yeah, I am.
So how do they interfere with you?
Well, I could just be going about my own way. For instance, just before Christmas,
yes,
I was with my kids in a local supermarket, and as you do, I gave my toddler some bread to eat.
Yes.
From the basket.
Yes.
And an interfering woman who must have been in her 60s said that I'm probably not from very good circles or background because I'm happening to give my child some bread.
What's wrong with giving children bread?
Well, exactly.
My nephew was eating some bread the other day. It was laced with gin to shut him up, but he had some.
That's only one thing. A few years ago, one woman happened to call me a juvenile and told me that I was raising a juvenile purely because my toddler was getting some leaflets from the post office and just playing with.
That's what little children do, and that's why we love them.
What I'm saying is, they have got no patience.
No.
And they think that just because you're young, you don't have a right to go about your life.
Because they fought in a war. They think they know more. Because they've shot a German, they think they can tell us what to do.
Exactly.
Now, Azita, would you agree with me? The cut-off point is 47.
I don't actually agree with you there.
What I'm going to do there, Azita, I'm going to cut you off because you're disagreeing with me. Now, listen, let's go live to Igor's house. Remember, he doesn't know we can hear him and he's on the radio. Let's have a listen live to what's happening in Montenegro. Wow, he's playing psychedelic rock. Wow, this is great. Excellent. We'll go back to Igor's house a little bit later on. We've got a live link there. We've managed to install a live link, and he doesn't know he's on the radio. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll go back more from Igor and Igor after the news, I think we'll have. Ian, my grandmother had her 101st birthday yesterday. I must admit she's entertainment. She says she's been to the moon. Oh, bless. I did sense that because it got a little bit offensive. Ian, I'm always being approached by old people going on their way to bingo whilst I walk my dog in the Feltham. It's only happened since I was 47 years old, so you are correct, Fred from Feltham. Agent Chris, could you put or any of the listeners in the end of that sentence, please? He's just sending an email. But do genuinely put that. Or any of the listeners. And it's absolutely true, I do mean that. Ian, I bet the guy... Oh, we've had that once from an idiot. Ian, the reason that no young people are calling in is because they have stuff to do. Not like these lazy old people who have nothing to do. Absolutely spot on there. Ian, how are you? My name is Anthony. I'm only 18. I went to meet the Spurs footy team last week. I really loved it. Hope your knee is okay. Can I say hi to all my friends and family and all at 97.3? That's from a young person. That's from Anthony in Hoddesdon, not from a stroppy old person. We need 2 correspondents to give us a call. Also, do you take a photograph to the hairdressers? And we'll have more from the secret world of Igor.
30.
Indeed. A brilliant email here from Amber, who sends us filthy, obscene texts about what her and her boyfriend get up to. I'm not really interested, so kind of stop doing that. But just one say, hope Cliff Balls get well soon. Don't listen to him no more, but still hope he get better soon. Well, Cliff Balls, Amber doesn't listen to you no more, but she hopes you get better soon, and for God's sake, so do we. Let's quickly go. Now, we've got a secret microphone in Igor's house. He doesn't know he's on the radio. Let's go and listen and see what's happening live in the world of Igor and Igor.
The guitar's ringing.
While that's going on, I got an email from Hassan. Igor was on Charlie Wolf's show at the weekend. Wolf didn't know what was going on. Wolf doesn't know what's going on at the best of times unless he's talking about nuking Iraq.
That's rubbish.
There we go.
What are you watching? Postman Pat. Postman Pat.
Postman Pat.
Let's do some John Lennon.
Do some John Lennon. More from Igor in a second. Let's go to Jeff in the Isleworth first. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Ian. I think you're getting lots of full moon emails tonight, mate.
We're getting some really nasty emails. And I don't know if you heard earlier, about an hour ago, we had a gentleman phone up, or we phoned him up. He used the strongest swear word there is in the dictionary.
Oh, I must have been on the train in the
It's not even in some dictionaries, it's so strong.
Oh, we'll put him on countdown. He'll get loads out of it.
Well, yes, he will. Yes, now, Jeff.
Yeah, mate. Right, old people. What are they? To cruise the old Monty Python frame. What have old people ever done for us in society today? Eh? What have they given us back?
Well, nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there they are. They're warming up the old global warming by using up all that gas and electricity around the winter months.
Yep.
And the Christmas, which means that the prices go up in the summer so the young ones can't use it.
Exactly.
And that they're also, I think that they should be banned from driving over 60.
Yeah. Oh man, I couldn't agree more. They're the worst drivers from 50.
Well, in
Bring
fact,
it down to 50.
Actually, yeah, give them all the free bus pass at 49 and 3/4.
That sounds fine to me.
And then that'll keep them off the road.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yep, and the other thing I was just going to say was,
yes.
Mr. T, do you know he's doing voiceovers on in-car satellite navigation stuff?
No, I've heard this. The sat-nav things, you can get Mr. T doing the voice.
Yeah, I was just trying to bring it up on the old internet, but it wouldn't, on the page I found, it wouldn't play it. But if you do a search for it...
Oh, we'll hunt... Jeff, sorry, can I ask one question?
Yeah, go on, mate.
How old are you?
41.
Oh, really? You sound about 60. Are you a smoker?
No.
Just got old vocal cords.
Yeah, probably.
That's fine. Jeff, listen, bless you for defending me. It's appreciated. Mr. T on the sat-nav. I've heard some emails about this. Can I get it on my TomTom? Can I get Mr. T on my TomTom? That would be nice. What we're doing today is we're saying 47 and over, you're old, you're past it. We don't need you anymore. You can shut up. Just shut up. And please, I'm not wishing harm on anybody, not physical harm. I'm just saying stay indoors. Watch telly. Put your foot in a big heated slipper. That's the life I'd like to lead. I'm jealous of you. I've got 14 and a half years before I'm at that stage. You can come out on Thursdays. We'll stay in Thursdays. Go and get your pension. Go and get your milk. Go and get your bread. We'll leave you alone. But please leave us alone. And what we want an old person, 47 or over, to call in and tell me one interesting thing you've done, interesting thing you know. Just tell us one interesting thing. Prove me wrong. No one's done it. No one has been able to give us one interesting thing. 0870 90 90 973. We need one more correspondent as well for the live correspondent update at 5:38. So if you want to be that person, then give us a call. And also, do you go to the hairdresser? When you go to the hairdressers, do you take in a picture with you and say, could you give us one of those? I haven't done that since I was 15 because they never did. They never gave me what I wanted. Do you do that? Are you a man who goes to the barbers and points to the pictures above the mirror of the weird-looking Italian boys from 1953? I want one of those, please. 0870 90 90 973. Very quickly, let's have a quick listen live to Igor, see what's happening live there. Excellent, we'll go back there a bit later on. Let's go to Abby in the South Kensington. Hi, Abby.
Yo, how are you?
Yo, Abby! I'm guessing you're a youngie.
I am.
The thing is, you can't say... You're 22?
No.
How old are you?
Keep guessing.
27?
Yes.
I do know this, yeah, sorry. I was about to say, once you're over 25, you can't say yo anymore.
Oh, I can, I just did. And you can't either, so there.
No, I can't. Listen, this is me saying...
your own game.
I was being ironic when I said it, so haha, you didn't.
Yeah, right.
Let me say some young people's things, and you'll see how uncomfortable it sounds on a 32-year-old.
Okay.
Yo, bruv, what's going down? Wagwan. Now, it sounds awful, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, because you're doing it deliberately.
No, I'm not doing it deliberately. That's me trying to sound cool.
Yeah, right.
In fact, the fact I'm using the word cool indicates I'm past my prime. And you're very nearly past your prime. You've got a few more years.
Oh, thanks.
Once you get to 31, you're past your prime.
Yeah.
Totally.
4 years to go. So.
Make the most of those 4 years, young lady. For God's sakes. Hey, Abby, should we have a quick listen to Igor? He doesn't know we've got a microphone in his house.
Ah.
Let's listen and see what's happening live in Montenegro. He's playing Smoke on the Water. Excellent stuff. It sounds like a lot of fun there. We'll keep listening to that. Now, Abby, what can I do for you?
I was ringing to talk about old people.
Yeah.
And I was going to back you up, really.
Come on!
So, I do think 47's a bit too young.
Why?
What was that for?
What?
Because it is. Because I've got some friends who are that kind of age, and they're great. They're fantastic.
27? Hanging out with a 47? What the blooming hell is going on? I haven't got 47-year-old friends.
Really?
Yeah, no, they're too old.
No, they're not.
All smoking their woodbines and drinking bitter and talking about remote-control cars.
Rubbish.
Yes.
I do think on the whole you're right, though. I was talking about this with a friend earlier, and she reckoned that the only interesting old people are lecturers.
Sorry, I've just read something on the email that I shouldn't have read. My eyes. Okay, so the lecturers. You don't hang out with lecturers.
No, but the reason they're interesting is because they always get off the point and they never talk about the lecture.
Yeah, that's...
about their youth and their...
That's because they haven't got the concentration to focus on one thing at a time that us young people have.
It's funny because you're sat there thinking...
Abby, listen, I'm going to go to a break. Stay there. We'll have more from you and more from the secret world of Igor after these...
3 till 6:30, Monday to Friday.
What a shame. LBC used to be so good. Any chance of swapping Lee and Rayburn for Dr. Pam and Pete Dealey? None whatsoever. Abby?
What the LBC is wrong with Anna Rayburn?
No, nothing. She's a legend of the... I do get intimidated.
I'm not saying you, that email that you just got.
I know. So we've had so many complaints today, all from idiots. Everyone that's complained is an idiot, and I challenge you to a punch-up in a car park somewhere. I'm not saying which car park, though, so get me on that. Abby, Alex, before you go, I need you to press a button. Sorry, let's have a quick listen to the secret world of Igor. He's playing psychedelic rock. I love it.
The LBC is he doing now?
That's what his life is. He's got kids as well. Can you believe it?
Hey, can you get him on the phone for real? Because I've always wanted to talk to him.
Well, he doesn't know that we're listening to him.
Yeah, he does.
I know he does, but we're pretending he doesn't. We're pretending it's a feature that we've got. We can't... We'll try. Hang on a second. Let's go to the secret world of Igor. Igor, any chance you can come to the phone? No, he can't hear us. Anyway, Abby, yes, go on.
Yeah. No, just because I thought we could have a jamming session, it'd be fun.
Oh, have you got an instrument there?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. Igor, can you hear us? Igor!
Hello?
Igor, listen, sorry to spring a surprise on you. We've been listening to you for the last 20 minutes.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. You didn't know about it. Listen, we've got Abby on the phone.
Yeah?
She wants to have a jam with you.
Oh, really? What she wants to play?
Anything. Do you play any, Elton John or anything like that?
Any what?
Elton John or anything.
Elton John?
Yeah.
Hang on. Which one?
Song for Guy or something?
Yeah, but I thought you were going to jam. What are you going to play?
Piano.
Oh, okay, just a minute. Ooh, hang on, she's just knocking phone over.
This is going to be such a mess,
okay.
But let's let them
Hold
know.
phone so I can hear.
Okay.
Come on, Abby.
You okay?
Yay.
Huh?
Who's playing?
Both of us.
Are you?
Yeah.
I can't hear anything. Shush, everybody.
Abby, you play something, then Igor, you play something.
Okay. Should we play the same thing, or...?
Well, Abby, just play... Abby, play a bit of that, then Igor, you take over, because I couldn't hear two things.
Okay, right, this is me, okay.
Okay. Igor, you take over! Now it's Abby! Take it, fella, Igor! Keep going, Igor! Back to Abby! Keep going, Abby! Igor, show off to me!
Hang on, have fun. Go have fun.
Abby, show off! All together!
Oh,
it was so good. Listen, thank you very much for that. We've got to go. 08709090973. Oh, that was exciting. It's the news. Please, can we not even go there? Let's just not even play that clip anymore, because you'll get an idiot phone. And I've got to say, they're the same weight. Flippin' heck. Ah, dearie me. We'll wait for the music to finish so I can shake hands with a ninja. Pleased to meet you. Getting so many stroppy emails and texts, all from old people. The young people, even the young people that disagree with me, are being friendly, mature, witty, incisive in their complaints. The old people, rude, abusive, offensive. David is 47. He's an old man. I bet when he was 46 he was quite nice. 47. Listen to this. Every bit of this is an insult. And David, you're a very rude man. Iain, spelt the stupid way! Exclamation mark. You said that old people should stay indoors and shut up and leave us alone. And then in the next breath you say, oh, please ring us up and tell us something interesting you've done. That's because I'm trying to get them to prove me wrong, David. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get them to defend themselves, but they obviously can't because they're all old. It seems to me you are the one that needs to shut up and leave us alone. Try doing your show with the mic turned off. I'm sure the rating will improve. For Radio 1, that is. Well, that doesn't make sense, David. Turn the microphone off, the rating will improve for Radio 1, that is. What? I don't get that. Doesn't mean anything, David. Doesn't mean anything at all. And also, you can turn off. Do what one of the other old people is doing, is listen to Danny Baker on 94.9. You know, I'd be listening to him instead of this nonsense. Very, 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 very rude. Stick it up your bum. Candy's in the Virginia water. Hello, Candy.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Candy, how's it going?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm really upset that the elderly people of this country, including David, are being so abusive in their criticism. Yeah, listen, if you disagree with me, that's fine. But don't be rude. Don't launch a personal attack on me. Don't use swear words.
But Ian, you're being so rude.
Oh, but I'm not.
You're being hypocritical because you're so rude to these older people.
Well, that sentence again has not made sense. How am I being hypocritical?
Because you're telling everybody that they're being rude and they shouldn't be rude to you, but you're being rude to other people.
No, I'm not.
That's double standard.
Candy, have you been listening to the show?
I have been.
Have you been really paying attention? Because if you have, you'll know that I'm not being rude to people. I've not been rude to old people. How have I been rude to old people?
Because you're telling them to stay indoors and that they don't have anything interesting to do. And okay, older people can be difficult, given, but
that's very rude.
Young people.
I'm not saying I didn't say they can be difficult. That's quite rude. Again, I'll ask you, how have I been rude? By saying they should stay indoors and keep quiet. That's not rude.
It's insulting to them. Well,
no, it's not.
You wouldn't have got so many people writing bad things to you if they didn't think you were being rude.
Because the old people are just whingers. That's why they're doing it. Because they think they're hearing something that they're not hearing, and so they're just having a good old whinge. I'm going to have a good old whinge because he's saying that we should all be dead. I'm not saying that. Not said that at all. Please live long and prosper.
Isn't this show all about younger people or whoever's phoning in whinging about older people? So this is a whinge, right?
Well, you're whinging, yes, but no, it's not what the show is not based on whinging.
Well, I'm 20. I've still got another 27 years before I hit what you call old.
Yes.
And I think that when I actually do get there, I don't want to be stuck indoors. I want to be out living my life.
Well, you've got the next 27 years to live your life to the full. Then just at 47, give up and let the young people take over. The thing is, the old people think it's all about them. It's not. It's about the younger people. Let's give the younger people a chance. They've muffed everything up, the old people. World wars, illegal wars in Iraq, global warming, everything that's bad in the world. I'm sounding like the Preef. Everything that's bad, they've done. Why don't we give...
How many people over 47 do you know that's an ASBO?
I don't know anybody that's got an ASBO.
But...
I don't know anybody that's got an ASBO, so it's a rare thing. How old are your parents, Candy?
My mum's 40 and my dad's 44.
They've called you Candy?
They did.
Now, how is that fair? How is that not a cruel thing to do, Candy?
Last time I phoned you, you said it was a very sexy name.
I was lying. No, it is a sexy name. I'm lying now. But listen, the point is, they should give you, the 20-year-olds, the chance to try and right all... They've muffed it up. They've done it wrong. They're idiots. You try and fix it for them, Candy. You can do it.
I think that I don't think that they've done everything. I think that if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have a show right now like you do. You'd be speaking in bloody German and...
But it was that generation. This is the argument. Oh, but they fought... our granddads fought World War II. No, your granddad, that generation, started World War II. It's that whole generation. The whole age range in this country, in Nazi Germany, they all started it. They all made it messed up. This generation, your generation, Candy, wouldn't start a world war. You wouldn't, would you?
I don't know. I think given the chance that they probably could.
Oh, shame on you, Candy. Shame on you. Admit you're wrong.
No.
Admit you're wrong.
You're so wrong.
Candy, admit you're wrong.
So wrong.
Candy,
no.
Candy, just say, Candy, my name is Candy and I'm wrong.
I think you should say my name is Ian and I'm wrong.
Say my name is Candy and I'm wrong.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it or you'll be banned.
I'll be banned.
OK, she's banned. 087, simple as that, put a triangle by her name. 0870, put a triangle by her name saying she would not admit to being wrong on Ian Lee's show. 0870, what an idiot, I am. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. We have our correspondence. So at 5:38 we'll be having our daily correspondent update. It's this. That was a rather dead sound, isn't it? That's better. wish to make a speech. I don't wish to make a speech. I need to go to the toilet, actually. That's by the by. That's by the by. I do like that sound. The tapping of a glass to get people's attention. We'll use that a little bit more often. Today we are talking about old people, 47 and over. You're old. We don't need you. Go and sit indoors. Keep... Shh. We don't know. We don't need you. We don't need to know how old you are. We don't want you out and about all the time. Stay indoors. Stay indoors. Watch doctors. Stroke your cat. It's fine. You can go out on Thursdays. We'll give you Thursdays to get your pension, get your bread, get your milk, get your cat food, whatever. Do that and then go indoors. We don't need you hanging around. But we're not saying... So many texts and emails from people who think they're hearing something that they're not hearing. I'm not saying wipe the old people out. I'm not saying that. It's nice to have them. It just shows us what's going to happen to us young people one day. Look out. It's coming. We want you to stay alive. Yes, up the pension a little bit. Give them another 20 quid a week. For goodness sakes. Yeah, I mean it as well. But just shut up. Also, we're asking, when you go to the hairdressers, are you one of those people that takes a photo in and points to it and says, could you give me one of those, please? And has the hairdresser ever given you one of those? Have you played Lucky Dip in the hairdressers? Have you just said, yeah, do whatever you fancy? Do whatever you fancy. I'm feeling lucky today. You've done a Google, I'm feeling lucky. Do whatever you fancy. Really? Yeah, go on. Go wild. Do whatever you want to do. Have you ever done that? 0870 9090 973. Do some of these emails. Please use your powers to ban old people from weekend and weekday lunchtime shopping. Also, stop them from going on day trips on bank holiday Mondays. They hold up busy people and they're being selfish. That's Fern in the Guildford. Ian, if you're over 47, you're past it. To be honest, I would put it lower. It's only the people over 47 who think they have a different mental age. That's true, Sean, in the Fulham. We were talking earlier on about, you're only as old as you feel. No, you're not. You're as old as you are. You're as old as the number of years you've been on this planet. Ian, you're proper right. Old people are rubbish. Good argument there. But I disagree that all they do is talk. They also drink a lot of tea, from Lambda. Ian, I always believed... again, insults from the elderly. I always believed vegetarians were all mentally disturbed people. Well, that's not very pleasant, is it? You prove me right every day. Have a meaty sausage and be normal. From Vitor Sousa Rosa.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
Yeah, well, finish it, for God's sakes. Kevin's in the Chelmsford. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Kevin.
How old are you? 32?
Yes, mate. How old are you? 63?
No, I'm one of the oldies. I haven't got to tell you my age. Yeah, you complain about us oldies telling you our age.
How old are you?
I'm not going to say it.
But I'm asking you. Kevin, I'm asking you.
Well, I'll tell you at the end.
No, tell me now. Otherwise I'm going to cut you off.
47.
There we go. Bless you, sir. It didn't hurt. You're an old man.
No, but you're a young man, and you have to have a thing in your car to tell you where you're driving to. What are you going to be like when you're 47?
Well, I'll be using the sat nav. Just 'cause you didn't have them in your day, and we got maps. We've got maps. We've got.
know when I want to go to my mum's house. Don't need it to get to my mum's
Kevin,
house. I know. And get to and from work.
Kevin, believe you me, we all know how to get to your mum's house, but it's places we don't know how to get to that we need it for. Computer maps. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, no. What are you going to be like when you're 47? You won't know where you are at all.
I'll use the sat nav. I'll use my TomTom.
The TomTom.
I'll whip my TomTom out, fiddle around, and it'll tell me how to get there.
I bet that TomTom's worth more than your car is.
Do you know? No, that's true. That's definitely true. I can't argue with that. Kevin, it's a bad argument, poorly made. Well done. 0870 9090 973. Bill is in the Dagenham.
Hello, Ian. Evening.
All right, Bill. Do you want to sit down, mate?
I'm just having my Horlicks here, and I just bought.
He said Horlicks. Yes, okay.
You said anybody who thinks they do anything useful. Well, I'm 56.
Yes.
Refereed 60 internationals. I've been twice to the Commonwealth Games, going to the next Olympics.
Right, so?
I've donated a yacht to Liverpool, which is called the Lyrebird.
I've donated a yacht to Liverpool? What, the whole city has got a yacht?
The city of Liverpool.
I bet the wheels didn't last long, did they?
I can go on, mate. I run 2 boxing clubs, what keeps kids off the street.
Hang on. It keeps kids off the street, beating the cack out of each other.
Great sport. The noble art. How old are you, mate?
32, mate.
32, bloody. I've got kids nearly as old as you. I'll tell you what, though.
Yes, my friend.
For charity, if you want. I'm 56. Why don't we have a little boxing match, you and me?
Well, why? Hey, Bill, why has it got to be for charity? Why can't it just be a grudge fight?
Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah, bare knuckle.
Come down to Barking Boxing Club.
Oh, it's not happening on your turf, my friend. It's happening on my turf.
Well, you pick the venue, son.
Okay, Grandad.
I'll be there.
Okay.
I don't even know your weight.
What?
I don't even know your weight, but it don't matter.
You're rambling, aren't you? This is the thing. You're an old man, and shush, calm down. Calm down. You do yourself a mischief. You're an old man.
Lovely programme, son. I love it.
Bless you, and I love you, Bill. But you're an old man. The best argument.
I'm very old.
No, shut up. Shut up.
No, I can't. You see, we ramble on, don't we?
No, shut up. The best.
I've got some north and south.
Shut your face. Shut it. The best argument you can come up with is let's have a fight.
No, for charity, I think.
You're boring me now.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I am, but yeah, no,
Now
I've done a few
that's
useful things.
offensive.
By the way, I'm going to the next Olympic Games. I've been selected for that.
So?
Yeah.
To do what? To just be an old man?
What have you done useful in life?
Well, it wasn't what I've done that's useful.
No, what have you done useful in life, Ian?
The question was, tell us one interesting thing that has happened to you. The word useful has not been mentioned, Bill.
I've mentioned loads of things. I've mentioned over 200 world champions.
You're boring me now. 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 You're boring me now.
Bill, can you stop the boring alarm, or is that it?
You're boring me now. You're boring.
No, you can't. There we go. I don't know how you stop this. Oh, it stopped. It stopped. Left you. Bless you. There we go. It's a new alarm system we've had fitted, and I don't quite know how to work it. It just goes off on its own. I have very little control over it. Oh dear. I challenge you to a fight with pistols at dawn. Steve's in the Blackheath.
Ian.
Steve.
Ian.
Steve.
I'm 46. But no, listen, mate.
Yeah.
I'm 47 tomorrow.
Oh, no, we're losing you. We're losing you, my friend. Please, don't go. Come back.
What do I do?
What do you do?
Well, I was going to have a big party tomorrow, take the wife and kids out, have a meal.
You're 47 tomorrow, are you?
Yeah, but I've got to forget all that. I've got to celebrate my last day of youth, haven't I?
Can you not do the party tonight? Do the party tonight. Go and get drunk. Go and get into a bit of a punch-up. Go and buy... Steve, have you got yourself a pair of slippers?
I've got a big electrical one.
Good, because you're going to need that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mate, I've got no words for you. This is God's cruel trick.
Happy.
It happens to all of us.
No, I was a happy man.
Yeah.
Over tonight, I've got a few hours left.
Yeah. Steve, listen, I just wish you the best of luck, and I pray that you don't turn into one of these... You sound like a nice fellow. Judging from these emails, by tomorrow you're going to be a bitter, cantankerous old git.
Is it like Kevin and Pepper? I'll be 13. Will I change at midnight?
You will change. It's kind of like the second puberty. You become grumpy, obnoxious, rude, violent, aggressive, and boring. Oh, well. It's a shame to lose Steve. He seemed like a nice guy. Ian, I hope you're well. I agree with you and the lady about old people being interfering and rude. They push in bus queues all the time. One lady marched to the front of the one I was in and then paid the whole fare with coppers. She gave me a filthy look when I tutted. One old lady told my girlfriend off for having untied shoelaces. They weren't even shoelaces, they were drawstrings from her trousers. From Andrew in the Brighton. Give us a call if you can defend yourself if you're old. And also if you take pictures into the hairdresser and say, I want that. More of your emails after this.
BAC Friday.
Can I just say to Remy, or Jenny, whatever her name is, whose phone number is 07... I'm tempted to give it out. What a rude old woman. Ian, you're just a pure excuse for a wannabe shock jock. The fact she's used that phrase means she's over 50. I wouldn't even wipe my ass with you. What? I would hope not. However much you hate me, I'd hope you wouldn't do that. Correspondent update coming up very soon. We are taking your calls straight to air as well. What the hell? We'll call it Triple M. It's not technically that, but we're going to call it Triple M for convenience sakes. And we've got an MP3. It's Sean's MP3, isn't it? I think that he sent in a version the other day. The sound wasn't quite good enough. He's beefed it up a little bit, which is excellent. We're playing that. We kind of hand the last half hour over to you loosely. We couldn't give it completely to you. That would be mental. I would get the sack. Ian, what is the point of your programme other than funding your futile existence? Such sad souls as yourself should be receiving care and attention. Says Les. Anyone called Les, you know, is a grumpy old man whose wife left him. Sign me up for some of that sweet Logan's Run action, but at 50 maybe, says Pasquale. Ian, old people, they always bang on about how violent the world is now. They started 2 world wars for LBC's sake. The state of the world is their fault. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. In 3.5 minutes, we've got the correspondent update, so let's try and squeeze in Marion in the Romford. Hello, Marion.
I am not old. That guy who was from Dagenham and at 56 sounded old. I am not old at 48.
How old are you?
49 even.
Yeah, now, come on, Marion, you can't even remember how old you are! You're doing a Baldwin on me!
49. Now, Peter Stringfellow, he's old.
Yeah.
He should be put down.
Well, no. Listen, this is the thing. I've just been out into the control room during the news. I've heard Chris and Nicole dealing with complaints from old people who think I'm encouraging violence on them. I'm not at all. I want them to live long and prosper. So I don't mean want them to get hurt. But, Marion, you're 49.
I suspect you're not going to live longer.
I probably won't live that long. But, Marion, you're 49. You don't think you sound old?
No.
You've got the voice of a 60-year-old. Oh, and that's my nan's laugh. You've brought back the memories.
You are so horrible.
No, but listen, I'm sure you're only sagging a little bit, but just, you must agree that for the last 2 years, it's been a waste of time, hasn't it?
The last 2 years have been brilliant. I've gone scuba diving, I've been on holiday, I've flown places.
Well done, well done.
You know, and
Well
it's
done.
not that I'm banging on because I'm old. It's because I can do it now.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're getting in the way of young people. Your lot have messed the world up. Let's let the 18, 19, 20-year-olds try and fix it.
What?
Well, you didn't stop one.
Right.
You didn't stop one.
You young people, you don't learn your
There we go.
history.
Marion, I've won. You've called me a young person. I've won. Bless you for that. Thank you. What a lovely old woman. What a love. And some of these old women are really, really sweet. Really sweet. She was lovely. But as soon as she called me a young man, young person, I'd won. Simple as that. 0870. The phones are quite busy, but you should get through. 0870 90 973 is the telephone number. Iain, these people who rant, they don't like you, are getting on my nerves. Tell them to live with the pain and change the damn station if it offends them so much. Lordy, I think you're lovely and would spread you on a cracker, says Josh in the Ascot. So I've had a woman who wouldn't wipe her ass with me, and a young fella who would spread me on a cracker. People are weird, aren't they? People are lovely. Not all of them. Some of them are idiots. But some of them are very, very nice. Dear Iain, me again. Francis in the Dartford. She's the. Can we play? Let's play a Francis song while we're reading this text out. If we can have this down a little bit, nice and low. There she is. It's me again, Francis. Cheeky chappy. What about all the wonderful? I can't listen to it. It's scary. What about all the wonderful presenters older on LBC? Anna Rayburn, Steve Allen, Peter Dealey, Clive Ball. Have a show. She can't even send a text. That's all gobbledygook. It's not even text speak. It's nonsense speak. Listen, it's the last 20 minutes or so of the show proper before we do Triple M. So if you want to get in and make your point, now is probably a good time. You can give us a call, or you can email as well. Iain, IAIN, lbc.co.uk. It's 6 o'clock. We'll take your calls straight to air. We'll also play an MP3 that Sean has sent in for us. But crikey, look at the time. 5:38.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Gary, the German correspondent, says an unusual film has been filling German cinemas in recent weeks. A 3-hour documentary with hardly a single spoken word into great silence.
Hello, this is Dave in Hackney, Iain Lee's longest staff correspondent. Do you know that the longest beard for a woman measured an amazing 27.9 centimetres? Watch out, Anna Rayburn.
I apologise there for cutting into your excellent fact. Steve, the video games correspondent, says for the Xbox 360, Super Street Fighter 2 will be released via Xbox Live Marketplace.
Hi, I'm Amit, Iain Lee's geek correspondent, and I have to say to you today, if you're interested in computer modding and things like that, go to www.bit-tech.net. Check out the forums while you're there, and while you're there, look for a person called Chobler and his new project called Bumblebee.
And finally, Raptor X, the iTunes LBC League Update podcast correspondent. 100, Nick Ferrari. Over 100, James O'Brien. Over 100, Clive Ball. 72, Steve Allen. At 22, it's this show. Apologies to Dave there for cutting in with the stab. That's the technical term. It means that little bit of music I played. Pam's in the Brentford. Hello, Pam! Pam, love, it's you! Pam! Hello? Is Pam there? Pam! I don't think I don't think Pam's there. Pam, if you're there, could you pick up the phone and talk to me? Pam. Come on, Pam. Pam. Pam, 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 Pam. Pam, 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 pam. She's gone. She's gone. Pam couldn't handle the pressure. Hopefully nothing has happened to her. We just don't know. We have no way of telling. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. I've got to say, by the way, the correspondents this week have been excellent. Excellent. We do need more varied correspondents to call in over the coming weeks, though. We're going to be doing this every single day. The dream scenario to be, not for Agent Chris, but for me, will be to have 5 correspondents live on the phone. Do the whole thing without any involvement from me. That's the dream. That's what we're aiming to get to one day. It means you've got to press buttons like Billy-O, my young friend, but serves you right. Serves you right. I want to speak to more people as well. If you've been to the hairdressers and you've taken a photo in, because quite often, I know people that have done it, and they frown a little bit. If you take in a picture, it's like, oh right, sorry, you don't trust me to do it 'cause you brought a picture in, I mean? And if I don't get close to the picture, you're what? You're going to sue me? What was the thing? The thing is, when I go into the hairdresser, I do struggle terribly to describe what I want. I've had the same haircut now for the past 3 or 4 years. So I just go in and say, bit shorter, bit choppy, thin it out a bit, mess it up a bit. And they generally, most hairdressers will do that well. And I think you get to an age, speaking of getting old, when you find the haircut you're going to stick with forever. But Brian May found it in the 70s. I think I found mine. This is the haircut I'm going to have forever. Isabella is in the Battersea. Hello, Isabella.
Oh, hi there. How are you, Ian?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm sitting in IKEA in Croydon.
Lovely. What are you buying?
I don't know yet, but I'm actually in the restaurant.
Oh, I've never been to the restaurant in IKEA.
It's okay. I've just had these, like, the meatballs and...
Now, are the meatballs any good?
Very, very nice.
Interesting. Very interesting. The vegetarian hot dogs are very nice. And they're only 50 pence.
They're so cheap, aren't they?
Oh, I love it. But you've got to make the food yourself. That's the problem. I'm joking. I'm talking, of course, about their bookcases.
Oh, God.
Dear God, yeah.
Yeah, isn't it just? We should get a couple of old people to make them.
Oh, that would be useful. If old people could do it, that would be kind of good. Isabella, can I ask, are you an old woman?
No, darling. I'm only 36. I'm in between.
Yeah, we've passed our prime. We know that, don't we? Yes.
Have we?
Yes, we have. But by the 31, once you pass that, you've passed your prime, definitely.
No. 37, you're past your prime.
No, bless you for trying to cling on to it, Isabella, but it ain't going to work. But do you agree with me that the old people, I don't wish them any harm at all. I just wish they'd shut up.
God, don't they complain?
Oh.
Moan and groan, and then groan and moan, aches and pains. You name it.
You don't get too many old people in the IKEA, though, do you? Because they get confused and can't work it out.
Do you know what's really funny, Ian? I'm actually having a look round, and I think there's about 4.
Yeah. They'll all be... The old people will be in MFI.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Although IKEA is our generation's MFI. When I was a kid, every Sunday, I'll go to MFI. I've still got a desk in my old bedroom at home that's from MFI, but it smells funny. It's a funny smell, the MFI stuff. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. It's the last quarter of the show proper. It would be great to have your call.
You're relaxing in your sofa, but do you remember the...
I'm just checking something before I do... yeah, we haven't got one. OK, panic over. I nearly did a Charlie Wolf, Susie Quattro is dead fiasco. Someone called Sam, who is the celebrity deaths correspondent, claims that Paul from the Chuckle Brothers is dead. We do not have a celebrity deaths correspondent. Don't think. No, we don't. So therefore, that is unvalidated information. Therefore, Paul Chuckle is alive and well. I nearly did a Charlie... There's a brilliant tape of Charlie Wolf claiming that Susie Quattro is superb. Anyway, by the way, 0870 9090... Gary's in the Marylebone. Hello, Gary.
Hello, bruv.
Hello, mate.
I love her, bruv. I love her.
What? Oh, bruv. But, bruv, I love her, bruv.
Bruv. Oh.
Bruv, I love her. Hang on one second. I want you to listen to this, Gary, please. Pay attention.
I apologise for London for swearing on Ian Lee's show.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Well, and you've learnt your lesson, haven't you?
Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as that one.
Oh, it was. He did the nastiest swear you're allowed. Well, you're not even allowed to do it.
I can imagine. I've got that vision in my head what it was, Ian, and I'm deeply depressed about that one. I apologise for London for swearing on Ian Lee's show.
We couldn't get him to apologise. Let me tell you that for nothing.
I know. Now
Anyway.
listen, these old people are driving me mad.
Yes.
You hit the nail on the head. Like, see, you're getting old, aren't you? Once you stick to a proper haircut, you know what I mean? Like, you find an haircut that suits you.
Yeah, that's it. And you stick. That's it. I've got this for the next 50 years.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Well, grey. It'll grow grey and a bit thin, though, won't it?
Well, no, listen. It won't go thin, but it is going grey already. I'm 32 and I'm going grey at the side.
See? I'll tell you that. What about Xboxers? Don't they drive you mad? Always want to have a fight.
Well, this is the thing. This old guy's best argument was, I'll beat you up with fists.
Put 'em up. It's one of them, isn't it?
Adrian!
Oh, what's that all about?
It's not Gary, mate. I've got to ask you, mate. How old are you?
He shouldn't have had that last fight.
He's ignored that question.
Oh.
Gary, how old are you?
47.
Oh no! You're one of them, Gary. We've lost you.
How do you feel?
Oh, I feel. I've been sucked in by an old man.
Oh, but I love her.
bruv. Sonito.
Don't let her know what's happened, otherwise you're on it, mate.
Thanks, Gary, for quoting the EastEnders. I mean, it's only because I've seen it recently that... Helen, I'd watched the 2 Coronation Streets today. Brilliant. David's a little so-and-so, isn't he? Oh, he's a little so-and-so. It's gonna go all druggy, apparently, I read in the paper. It's gonna go, oh, good. He shouldn't have pushed him up against the wall. But he provoked him, though. He's provoked him. He deserves to be... It was good when he was lifted up against the wall, though. It was good. Anyway, sorry, I'm sorry. I forgot we were on the radio. I do apologise for that. Alice in the Fulham.
Hiya.
Oh, dear.
What?
Cheer up, lovely Alice. Stop being a miserable cow. You're on the radio. Come on!
I've just had a 2-day art exam. Come on.
A 2-day eye exam?
Art exam.
Well, how can you be examined on your eyes? Are you all right?
Art!
What?
A-R-T.
Oh, pictures and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just drawing, though. It's easy, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's easy.
Did you get my email? My stuffy email?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
I deleted it.
Good. Hope you read it.
No, I didn't read it. I saw it was from you. I deleted it.
Thanks.
Yeah, whatever. Well, could you tell London what your stroppy email said, please? But leave out the swear words.
I didn't have any swear words, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
It didn't.
Tell London what it said, but leave out the swears.
Okay. It says how you were too rude to me when I rang up, and if you wasn't going to speak to me when I rang up, I would leave your campus and go to Clyde.
Yeah, and you think that he'd be interested?
He would want me.
You're boring me now.
Well, you're boring him.
Okay.
Yeah. Clive's not... I've got hot off the press. Do I make the Clyde announcement, or do we just let the idiots phone in?
Let the idiots phone in.
I can't hear you, Chris, because you're rubbing your arm over the microphone.
Pardon?
Okay. Well, Clyde Ball might not be in tonight because he's not very well. I think they're putting together a best of. I've announced it already, Chris, so don't bother making the phone call.
Who's going to do it?
I think it's going to be like a compilation. Oh. But Bob has emailed me, and he has promised he's going to put in some excellent bits. Did you hear it last night?
Yeah.
It was the best show he's done in ages.
I've never used to listen to him because it used to be you on at the weekends. I used to listen to another station.
Yeah.
But now it's...
Who did you? I don't want to sound all Nick Ferris, but who did you listen to instead of Clive Ball? Not Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an idiot, and then he swore.
I used to love it.
No, he's awful.
Oh my God.
Awful. I was watching his TV programme for the first time today.
Yeah.
What a pompous idiot. He was sitting on the stairs going, yeah, I know.
I know.
No, Alice, no. It's my... No, Alice, I want to know, what do you think you're going to get... That's quite a good Jeremy Kyle impression.
No, it wasn't.
No, Alice, shut up. No, shut up, Alice. No, shut up. You're on national television.
Like
Tell her, do you love him or not? Do you love... What are you going to do for your child, Alice? What are you going to do?
You can listen.
Yeah.
I went to Trisha Goddard.
Oh, she's not very good on 5.
No, she's not, but it was so good. Me and my 4 friends went. And
you went to the audience?
Yeah, we did.
Come on, man. What was it like?
Oh, my God. It's tiny.
Yeah.
We had so much a screen. Oh, my gosh. Yes. We were like, there I am.
What was the issue that was being raised?
It was my mum was an alcoholic and has now looked after me, and then it was my kids being truanting, and then she got bullied, and then the other one was, I don't know.
What was surely the heading should be, we're a family of chavs and we want to get on telly.
Yes,
sort it out.
That was it. I'm going to say, how you can be like an age and have a mental age as well.
Okay, this is coming from old people and girls generally. Okay,
yeah,
well,
because I have a mental age and I have an age.
Well, your age is 17.
Yeah.
Your mental age is
about 20, 19.
20. Your mental age is 2 years older than your real age.
Yeah.
Alice, there's no difference between 17-year-olds and 19-year-olds. There's no difference.
Oh, no,
I've been both of them for a year each time. There's no difference.
No, but it's like the people at my school, they don't have any jobs. They don't have any independence. I'm working a 16-hour week doing a hard job as well, and I have to save up, and I have to do a lot.
You're boring me now.
What? That message was on my mobile phone, which I just turned on during the news. There's been an elderly backlash. The thing is, they got to catch me, and they can't. Not even those motorised scooters. Now, listen, it's the last half hour of the show. It's where we kind of hand it over to you. Not completely. That would be insanity. And it would be an awful mess. But we are playing Triple M. We're taking a call straight to air. You can call in and, you know, mess around and do stunts or whatever if you want. Or you can call in and talk about the topics that are out there, i.e. 47 and up is too old. Stay indoors. We don't want to hear you. Nice to meet you. Or taking pictures to the hairdressers. You can call in and talk about those. A little bit later on, we've got an MP3 clip that Sean has sent in. I've deleted by accident Sean's email, which it kind of explains it, but I can vaguely remember what it said, so I'll set it up later on. But 0870 9090 973. There's a 7-second delay, so don't swear. You'll get dumped. You'll get blacklisted from the entire station. It's not good for you. Let's take a call straight to her, shall we? Let us go to line 1. Let's start at the beginning. Line 1, you're on the radio.
Iain Lee, you're too posh to wash.
He's got a point. I am too posh to wash. Line 2, you are on the radio.
Yeah, hello?
Hello, you're on the radio.
I'm on the radio now?
Yeah, turn your radio off.
There you go.
Bless you. What can I do for you, sir?
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right. Who's this?
It's Ben.
Hello, Ben. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Lovely.
I'm ringing up for a couple of points, really. One was about your hairdresser point.
Yes.
And I often go into the hairdressers and tell them to do whatever they want.
No, you don't. You give them carte blanche.
I do. And because, for the simple reason...
Yes.
That's their job.
What?
That is what they do. They dress hair.
Yes.
And that's not my job, so I don't know what's going to look good on me or what's going to look right, so I leave it right up to them.
Wow. Have they ever completely muffed it up and you've gone, oh, my God?
Yeah.
Bless you. That's because you... The thing is, a lot of hairdressers, some are brilliant, and the fellow I see is superb. Some of them are quite thick, and you have to be very specific with what you want. And also, if you say do what you want, they'll think it's like training day at art school, and they'll just go all over the top.
Yeah, but most of them don't even do it.
No.
Most of them are scared. If you say do what you want, I've only had one hairdresser ever that does what I want. And that's what I wanted. That's why I went to the hairdressers. So I was just let down, really, that most hairdressers don't actually do it.
You're boring me now.
I've got to cut you off, I'm afraid. The Clyde Bull alarm has been sounded. Let's go to line number 7. Line 7, you are on the radio.
Bonjour.
I suspect you're not really French.
Oui, monsieur.
Ça va?
Ça va bien. Et toi?
Mais toi, ça va bien, merci.
Beaucoup de chambre.
Non.
Non?
Non. Mon français is nix good.
Oui, bien sûr. Est-ce que je peux enlever ma veste?
I'm worried we're going to start saying obscenities in French, and I can't really be bothered. Line 9, you're on the air.
To be or not to be, and that's the question. Whether it's nobler in the mind to suffer the things and hours of outrageous fortune, to take arms against the sea of troubles and by opposing them, to die, to sleep no more. I sleep to say we end the heartache. That just expresses their...
You're boring me now. You're boring me now.
Sorry,
You're boring me now.
Set off the bobble on. Let me reset that. There we go. It's weird, isn't it? I love it. 0870 9090 973. Your calls are going straight to air. There's a 7-second delay, so don't be naughty, line 5. You're on the air.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hi. I called 2 weeks earlier talking about my remote control helicopter.
Oh, you crashed it in someone's pool or something, did you?
Yeah, and I got a refund.
You did not!
I did.
It was your dad, was it?
No, it was me.
It was you. You crashed into next door neighbour's pond.
Yeah.
And you were going to go back... So what did you say when you went back to the shop?
I just said that it didn't work.
And they gave you money back?
Yeah.
Did they not go, well, it didn't work because it's soaking wet?
No, they didn't know. We just got a refund.
Oh, mate, genius. Well, there you go. I thought that they were going to get laughed at in the shop. Pure genius. Line 6, you're on the radio.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, yeah, I've got something to see you.
No, I don't think so. When someone does that much preparation and does a pause, you know it's going to be a rude word. Line 9, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian. I just want to endorse everything you were saying about old people.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm 85, and it's right, we should stay indoors. The best thing for us, stay indoors, be quiet, and not bother anybody.
How do you feel like that?
But it's all right.
That is all right. That is all right. Line 3, you're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the radio.
Ian.
Yes.
Ian.
Yes.
What is your issue with old people?
They don't shut up.
Honestly,
Yes.
I mean, Ian, Your mental age must be about 5.
No, it's 32. It's the same age as my body, 32.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Because otherwise, what do you think about people who are sort of mentally disabled and have a mental age far lower than
Why are you bringing up mentally disabled people? What's that got to do with me saying that are you saying old people are mentally disabled?
No.
Shame on you. Cut her off. What a ridiculous argument. Let's leave the phones for a minute. Where was that going? Listen, I'm 32 years old. My mental age, guess what? It's 32. It's the same age as my body. Years. Oh, dear. I do love it, though. 08709090973. After the break, more of your calls straight to air, and we'll play Sean's MP3.
Oh, this is driving me...
That is what this station used to sound like not too long ago. Then we came... and got rid of all the old listeners, and didn't get any new ones, which is the problem. That's where our plan was flawed. Thank you very much for that, Sean. Send your MP3s in. You can send it to iain@lbc.co.uk. You can send CDs in. The address is on the website. We've only got 7 minutes. OK, let's do as many of these as we can. Line 5, you're on the radio.
Hi, is that me?
Yes, hello.
Hello, Ian. How are you? You good?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
That old guy was a total fraud, wasn't he?
Which old guy?
The guy who said he was 85 and that everything you were saying was right.
It sounded genuine to me.
Yeah, well, anyway. But I'm leaving the country tomorrow.
OK, where are you going?
I'm going to Saudi Arabia.
Oh, crikey.
I know. But I wanted to call and say, don't listen to anybody and you're fantastic. And if they don't share the views that you have, then we don't want them listening to you.
Hey, hang on. Sorry, before you go, will you be able to listen in Saudi Arabia?
Well, I sort of looked at it and there's the internet...
can't be bothered.
Sorry?
You can't be bothered. You looked at it, but you can't be bothered.
No, I checked it and they said that there's an internet live streaming thing.
Are you going there forever?
Well, no, but for quite a long time.
Wow. Listen, would you give us a call from Saudi Arabia?
I will, if you promise to take it.
Well, if you call from Saudi Arabia, you jump the queue and we'll call you back.
Is that a promise?
That's a promise. I swear on my mother's life.
Right, I will call you next week from Riyadh. I will ring you and you'll have to ring me back.
We'll speak to you in Saudi Arabia. Well, that's exciting. That's something to listen to, taking your call straight to air. Line 2, you're on the radio. Loving it. Thank you. That was brilliant. Thank you very much. Let's go to line number 9. Line 9, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Why did they have to change your radio hours?
Why did they have to change? Well, do you want the boring reason or do you want a funny reason?
Both, please.
OK, the funny reason is because we were so crazy that they shifted us. But the real reason is because Sandy left, James' show got extended, Anna Rayburn came in to tow over for 2 hours, and they're doing the quiz at 7, and so they need to get the nightly news in at 6:30.
So why couldn't they...
Hey, listen, my friend. I've had these conversations with my agent and with the bosses here. There's no way I could get it to work in my favour. Bless you, though, but I've said all of those words you're saying. I'll save your breath. Line number 5. You are live on the air.
Joe, it's the pressing MC. Papa, pressing MC. Pressing MC. Okay, here I go with my super duper rhyme. Step back. Because my pressing MC, I'm now Captain Attack. I'm going to show you that I'm not whack. I'm not on crack. OK, we got there. I'm never quite sure where those are going. Sometimes you got the guts to go with it. Sometimes you just think, oh, just back off a little bit. Line 8, you're on the radio.
Really?
Yes, you.
Ian, you are a legend.
Bless you.
Yeah,
very kind.
And also,
yes.
Doesn't Barry come under this elderly people thing?
Sorry?
Doesn't Barry come under this elderly people?
Yes, Barry from the Watford does. He should stay indoors.
Yeah, but he is actually a legend when he talks as well.
Is he? Well, is he? Yeah, he may be, but he can phone from inside his house. We just don't want him outside.
Yeah, but we enjoy his jibber jabbering on, don't we?
Well, he's one of the few that the jabbers on. Maybe we're laughing at him for the wrong reasons. I don't know. Line number 12.
Hi.
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, thanks. It's Tony, the guitar player from the Iain Lee Band.
Hey, man, where the hell have you been?
I've been on moving house, aren't I? But you know you were saying earlier that 47's too old?
It's too old, it's past it.
Yeah, and the old people that are, would be in MFI.
Yes.
I'm 48, I'm in MFI.
Hey! So, you'll admit that you're old and past it?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know...
Bless him! He's a good lad. Hey, listen, man, send us in a CD soon if you can. Or a tape. We can make a tape work. Line 8, you're on the air.
Down on the farm, we all listen to Iain Lee.
wasn't sure if it was going to go into a little skit or not, but thank you very much for that. Taking your calls straight to air. Line 3, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the radio.
Hi. I just wanted to say that if I was old, I would say that you're right, and I would stay at home.
Are you calling from inside the workings of a lift?
I'm on a bus. It's the only time I can call now. You changed your time.
Oh, bless you for calling on a bus, and bless you for knowing that I'm right, saying that if you're 47 and over, you're too old and you should stay indoors. Let us go to line 1. You're on LBC. That's you. Do it now, quick. Do it, whatever it is. Quick.
Lead is heavier than feathers.
Correct. Well, there's no debate there. Well done. He thought about it. He's had to think about it for a second. Oh, I'm quite peckish. Line 12, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian. It's Whispering Anna Rayburn here.
Hello, Whispering Anna Rayburn.
Are you enjoying my programme?
I'm enjoying it very, very much. You're a radio legend. It's good to have you back home.
I'm aiming for intimacy. Would you like to be intimate?
I'm fine, thank you. But thank you very much for the offer, Anna. Always appreciated on these cold, dark nights. Line 2, you're on the air.
I believe that Charlie Wolf is the future. Treat him well and let him show the way. Show him all the beauty he possesses inside. Give him a sense of pride. Make it easier.
Thank you very much. Love it. I don't know where this Charlie Wolf knocking has come from. If you don't know who he is, you're missing nothing. Let's get one more if we can. Line 2, you're on the air.
Yes, all you old, stupid, fat, ugly people, stay at home tonight and tune into a bit of sense. Tune into a bit of reality. Tune into the old bull and enjoy your time tonight at 8. Just listen. Bull at 8.
Except Clive's not in tonight. It's the best of Clive Ball, because Clive Ball is very poorly. We'll end it there. Thank you very, very much. But hey, listen to the best of Clive Ball, because Bob has promised me there's going to be some cracking stuff in there. That's the show. Hey, listen, thank you very much. I think it's been all right today. We've kind of got there. Nightly news coming up, and then it's Gary King with the big quiz.
This show is completely transparent. If Ian Lee